What's the deal, everybody? We live on a Tuesday. Please subscribe to the channel. Like this video. In the Minnesota Vikings earlier today named Kyler Murray the starting quarterback. Yeah, the Vikings just named Kyler Murray the starting quarterback, y'all. And like I predicted earlier on during the offseason, I'm not shocked. A lot of Vikings fans are shocked by the news, but me personally, I'm not shocked. And I've been telling y'all since day one. Like, come on. It was common sense. It was just common sense, man. I had to get on the computer and argue with people about who's going to be the quarterback for the Minnesota Vikings come week 1. Like, what's going on, yo? So, what did Kyler do to exactly earn it? Bro, it what he did before, bro. Like, we knew who the better quarterback was. I've been telling y'all this. Like, you don't bring Kyler Murray in the building to sit behind no J.J. McCarthy, bro. Because at the end of the day, y'all, what y'all now realizing, KOC can bench Kyler Murray any given time of the season and put in J.J. McCarthy. If KOC would have went with J.J. McCarthy week 1, you could not go to Kyler Murray and bench J.J. McCarthy because his time as the Minnesota Viking quarterback would have been over with at that point. So at the end of the day, I told y'all how this shit was going to play out. Bro, the whole quarterback battle. It was dumb, Gil. I 100% agree with you. But I told y'all, you had to play Kyler Murray to see what he can do. And if he look good, he do. If he look bad, bench him. Like, it's easy, bro. It's easy. Then why say it's a competition? I don't know why he would say it's a competition, bro. What up, though, my boy? I don't understand that part. Hell yeah, that's right. It is, though, but at the end of the day, Kevin O'Connell always lied to us. Like, y'all shocked. And this man sat up and told us for 3 offseasons, we're going to run the football more. Like, come on, man. KOC busted a chatter by. He should have got Kyler ready. Yeah, hey, Gil. Exactly, bro. That's probably why he just came out and did it today. Because he like, man, I'm wasting time. Keep on doing that fake quarterback battle. Let me just name Kyler the starting quarterback, and we can go from there. Like, it's like I've been telling y'all, bro, Kyler gonna be the quarterback since day 1, bro. And I'm not saying J.J. McCarthy is over with. It just you brought Kyler Murray in here for 1.something million. You have to see what he can do in a live game in a regular season. Like, you had to bring it. Like, it was, to me, it was a no-brainer. And I've been telling y'all. That's why I even have to argue with people on the internet about shit that really ain't make no sense. 4 different starting quarterbacks to start the season. You right about that, Jedi. That just, hey, man. That just is where we at as a franchise right now. Then next year, it's going to be another starting quarterback who's going to start week 1. It might go back to J.J. McCarthy. Shit, you never know. Bro said it was a collaboration effort with Teasley. Did he hear the press conference, though? What was said in the press conference? I'll tell you, I don't watch KOC press conference. So y'all be telling me about the press conference. I don't like KOC tell y'all anything he want to hear in that press conference, bro. I did see something when somebody asked him, what would J.J. McCarthy future with the Minnesota Vikings? And I think he said he had a future with the Vikings, though, but I don't know, bro. Like, I'm just happy we got that shit over with so we can start talking about other things during the offseason besides a damn quarterback battle that wasn't really there from the get-go. But I'm happy about that, though, man. Like, I've been telling y'all, man, like, at the end of the day, I know it'd be different voices on here. Y'all hear different people talk what they got to talk. Y'all gonna start listening to me, man. I tell y'all nothing but the real. I would never get on here and lie to y'all. I tell y'all exactly what it is, man. That Teasley and him come together and decide the quarterback battle will. Oh yeah, Teasley. Oh yeah, so Teasley probably told him, like, let's end this quarterback battle, bro. It makes sense. We got this quarterback for 1 year for 1.5 million. And the other quarterback is under contract for the next 2 years. Let's see what Kyler Murray can do. It really wasn't that hard of a choice. Trade McCarthy to the Browns. The Browns got enough. They got enough quarterbacks. I don't know, y'all. Vikings fan acting shocked. But I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't know how people are shocked by the news where we seen Kyler Murray play in the NFL. Do he play good all the time? No, he don't play good. But we know he can play in the NFL. D Woods, what's the deal? I'm just saying, y'all, it really was a no-brainer, bro. Like I've been telling y'all, JJ McCarthy is going to play this year. So all the JJ McCarthy stance, y'all gonna see JJ McCarthy play, man. College are gonna start week 1, and we're gonna see what go from there. Eric, what's the deal? I'm not trading. No, I'm not. No, I never said trade JJ McCarthy. Y'all never heard me in none of my videos talking about trade JJ McCarthy. Delivering book once you drop the link. I'm on. Okay, I'm about to drop the link because I told y'all. Like y'all people get on here want to argue with me over shit that don't make sense. Everything I tell y'all about the Vikings didn't be true. I told y'all TJ Hawkinson's ass need to be traded. Now everybody mad at TJ. I'm not shocked, but why was there a competition if you don't even see them in the cuz? We seen enough, man. With Mike Zimmer old line, I seen them in practice. Offense is going to be the same. Oh shit, bro. If they don't run it, yeah, it's gonna be the same shit. But at least we know Kyler Murray can run with the football, though. Shit, I give you that much. And that just is where we at right now, y'all. Like it just is what it is, man. I try to be civil with the whole shit the offseason, man. People been getting on my damn nerve about the quarterback battle and all the JJ McCarthy. JJ the better quarterback. JJ gonna shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up and see what JJ McCarthy do in the preseason, man. What up, my boy? What's the deal? We brought in Brad Favre, Randall Cunningham, Jeffrey. Oh, that's what we do, Davey OG. I don't know why people shocked. And that's the Viking MO. All the Vikings do is get refurbished quarterbacks, bro. What they say, history will always repeat itself. Like Dollar able to run too, so no, but I ain't gonna lie though. Kyler Murray is a little bit better thrower than Dobbs. Like, let's be real. I'm gonna be real now. Y'all can't be shitting on my boy K1 like that now. You know what I'm saying? We can't be doing that. He the quarterback. We gonna see what he do this year, and JJ McCarthy gonna get a chance to get in there. Now, what JJ do when he get the time to shine is up to him. Cause like I said earlier, JJ probably lost the battle, but he still can win the war. So that just is what it is, man. Like, I'm not shocked. I'm not surprised. I tried to tell y'all months ago, and people want to argue with me about a dumbass quarterback battle, bro. It was like I told y'all, bro. JJ McCarthy was never better at Kyler Murray at no level. Can JJ McCarthy get better? Yes. Can Kyler Murray suck this year? Both things can be true. That's all I'm saying. And maybe this might put a fire under JJ McCarthy. Like, damn, I'd have gone benched for this bum quarterback. Oh, I can't wait till I get my shot. And he might go harder in the paint. But at the end of the day, man, this is just a move the Minnesota Vikings had to make, man. I told y'all a couple days ago, they need to end the dumbass quarterback battle, bro. We can have the same starting quarterback for more than 1 year. Hey, it is what it is, man. What y'all want me to do? It is what it is. We see what happened down the line. Exactly. Like, it is what it is. Curry had lower offense and top defense. Hey, that's facts. He got a nice defense he running with. My boy JB was good. What defines success this year for Kyler at quarterback one from an offensive standpoint? Realistic, if you great, what should we see from Kyler, man? I ain't gonna lie to you, JB. I'm looking at be able to he don't throw a lot of interceptions though, but don't go roll when shit is going bad. Like make plays you can make, run what you got to, and depend on your defense. You don't have to make every play. And we don't need you to win us football games. We might need some magic on about 2 or 3 plays a game now. But other than that, just play within the offense. You're going to have to freestyle a little bit because KOC offense ain't that damn good. You know what I'm saying? But I'm looking at Kyler Murray to be a top 15 quarterback this year, man. Put the pads on. So history love the Vikings because we historically repeats too. Hey, that's what we do, man. Like, hey, what y'all want me to do, man? I seen the writing on the wall when we brought in Kyler Murray, man. You don't bring in Kyler Murray to sit behind them down JJ McCarthy, who ain't never proved shit in the NFL yet. Like, what is we doing, man? Like, what are we doing? That just is what it is, man. Like, at the end of the day, man, we lose when the family feud. Like, we on to the preseason, man. And I seen today both quarterbacks will play. JJ McCarthy and Kyler Murray in the preseason. So that's a good thing. But the part that got me, you got people on Twitter. I'm done with the Vikings. KOC is a liar. Bro, KOC been lying since he been a Minnesota Viking head coach. Now, since he's told y'all a fake quarterback competition, now y'all fed up. Man, y'all Vikings fans are something else, bro. I'm not going to lie to y'all. This man told us every offseason, we going to run the football more. We going to do this. Then come regular season, none of that shit happen. None of it happen. But now y'all fed up with KOC, huh? Come on, man. What are we doing? I told y'all, man. So, who you think the Browns starting quarterback job? I don't know, man. I heard Deshaun Watson looking good again.
What's up, buddy? Hey, you're right, man. You were right the whole time.
Man, good. It just like, because at the end of the day, though, Jedi, if KLC would have went with JJ McCarthy and he looked bad for 5 weeks, you can't bench him for Kyler Murray.
But Zoe, they both played bad, and from what I hear, McCarthy had equally or a little better numbers at the training camp.
Bro, Jedi, they said JJ McCarthy was playing good last training camp, bro. He might practice real good, bro. I don't know, but all I'm saying is, if Kyler looked bad, you could bench Kyler for JJ McCarthy any given time in the season, and will nobody care? Will nobody?
So you think if they start, you think it's easier for them to start Murray versus starting McCarthy, and you can't go the other way?
That's what I think, because you can't bench JJ McCarthy because he's supposed to be the future quarterback. If you bench him for Kyler Murray, what do that tell you if he's supposed to be your future quarterback?
But if they waited to the competition, if they called this a competition all the way up until now, Zoe, why wouldn't you just let them play out preseason to watch it?
Because Teasley got tired of the fake ass competition, bro. Get this man all the fucking snap. We got Kyler here for $1.3 million. JJ under contract for 2 more years. Let's see what Kyler can do in your offense with a defense. Let's just go from there. If he look bad, we can play JJ McCarthy. It really, like, that's the way I've been looking at it, though.
Yeah. I mean, I just don't think he did enough, except literally exist in the league for the last 7 years to get this job. I don't think he did enough, but that's just me.
Yeah, but you got to look at it though, bro. Like, Kyler had his ups and downs.
He did, but what I'm saying is, why do we have to have 4 different starting QBs for the last 4 years? What is the common denominator in that, bro?
Man, you know I'm not a KOC fan, bro. You know
he might, bro. But he's doing. I don't know. I know I'm beating a dead horse.
No, I feel you though. But bro, we've been talking about. I've been talking about KOC for 4 years on here, bro. But now, since he lied about the quarterback competition, now people mad at KOC, bro. He been lying to us. He
That's
always
true.
lied. Like, what the? That's the part I don't understand, Jack. Now people mad at him, bro. He been lying.
I think some people actually did believe it was a competition, which is actually crazy to me, bro.
Yeah, you crazy. If you believe anything come out that man's mouth, you crazy.
But you know what I'm saying, though? There's no reason, though, why we should have a different starting QB on opening day for the last 4 years.
I feel you, though. That is crazy, though. I feel you 100%.
I mean, there's no other team in the league. Actually, we might be up there with, like, the worst teams in the league with how we do quarterbacks, man. With, like, the Browns, the Jets.
Because we don't know what we're doing.
We
don't know what we're doing. Just like Carson Wentz, bro. Why did we get Carson Wentz a 1-year deal? Why not give him a 2-year deal? Because Carson Wentz go in there. Let's say both quarterbacks' ass will get hurt, whatever the case might be. If Carson Wentz get in there, because he's been under the offense now for 2 years, so he probably got full control of the offense. If he play good, there's our chances are he will not come back next year to be a backup here. So now we're gonna have a whole new quarterback room.
I mean, there might not be a lot of teams that actually want Carson Wentz, man. He went to like the Redskins. I think he went to the Colts. He was with the Eagles.
I'm just saying though, KOC got that shit with the quarterback. Oh, he been with KOC, and look at the last 6 games. Carson Wentz was on fire. Like,
but bro, what if Kyler just plays mediocre and we literally have to go into the tank again for Baker or some other washed up?
I'm done with that shit, man. If KOC don't do JJ don't do shit this year or Kyler, you draft a quarterback.
Yeah, you have to.
Yeah,
but I think KOC's out the door at that point, man. But what are we going to see that's differently? That's going to literally, I mean, KOC's not changing his offense, maybe, but what are we going to see that's different that's going to make Kyler excel when all these other quarterbacks couldn't do it, bro?
I don't. Maybe, man. Maybe, man. He just made some plays with his leg and just chucked that bitch in the air on the hell. Like I don't know. That's all I'm going off of, bro. I ain't gonna sit up and tell you like he about to be. I don't know what he gonna do. I just know he got a little bit more than what JJ offer at this point right now. But this might put a fire under JJ McCarthy.
Yeah, I hope so. But think about that. Put yourself in that man's shoes for a second, though. I mean, you think he intentionally tried to get hurt? I mean, I know, intentionally.
Oh, shit happens.
I know, but that's what I'm saying is like, if put yourself in that man's shoes. I mean, would you want out if you were that man though? For a second.
You say, well, not my bad. I'll read in the chat.
Oh no, you're good. If you were that man, Zoe, and the Vikings organization kind of was playing this, like, would you want out? Like, I would want a real shot. I just don't feel like the guy got a real shot.
He probably did, though, but at the end of the day, bro, like, this is NFL. Shit happen. You miss your whole rookie year. Then last year, you were dealing with injuries. Then when you played, you really wasn't that good. Like, to me, Jackson Dart rookie year last year was better than JJ McCarthy year last year to me. If I'm watching both quarterbacks, honestly.
I'm going to say it, though, and I'm going to say it again. You have to be able to string together some consistency, and right, at least so. I know you said he was hurt, and he was hurt again, right? So you missed the whole season, then he was hurt again. But like, what did Brev say? Hold on, what Brev say?
He had 1,000,000% got a real shot.
Nah, if you give Christian Ponder 4 years, bro, you give McCarthy longer than 10 games, bro.
But it's just different times.
That's not a real shot.
I'm saying it's just different times we live in with Christian Ponder in a way we at right now with this football team.
But look, there's no stability in this whole franchise, though. Think about that for a second. And Tony said this, and I'm gonna give Tony credit for this. Since the Wilfs have bought this team, has there been really any stability?
No, hell no. Hell no, they don't know what they're doing. Shit, you got KOC running that bitch like Suge Knight did Death Row. With the Vikings, bro. Like, I don't know why people are shocked by what's going on.
I'm not shocked. I think they're fed up, bro. I think they're tired of being fans of this. It's hard to be a fan when this franchise literally does the same thing.
But I think the thing that kept on holding JJ McCarthy back, honestly, bro, because even though when he had good days, his anticipation with the football isn't really there yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's still kind of a couple seconds late on delivering the football until he sees somebody open. I think that's another thing that really. I think
there's a coach in the league that can get more out of him, and I'll root for that man wherever he goes, bro.
But like, I like Jay, but what if JJ McCarthy just bad?
I mean, he could be, but I mean,
but we gonna see him though. Y'all act like we not gonna see him this year, man. What up, TB? What up, TB? What?
It's annoying to listen to Kyler fans, bro, talk about this shit.
You know what? I am literally at the fuck this team stage. I'm literally at the fuck this team stage. He's done with this.
He's seen it his whole life. Change it. He's seen it his whole life, bro. He sees it going around in circles.
This is the same. If everybody want to jump on there, fine. I don't give a fuck. But guess what? We've been looking at this shit for the last goddamn fucking 50 fucking years.
Yeah,
no, I'm just gonna watch the NFL, broski. I'm just gonna watch the NFL in general.
Y'all know we love refurbished quarterbacks, man. That's when we have our most.
Okay, you know what that tells me? You love refurbished quarterbacks up here, which tells me you can't fucking get a franchise quarterback because you don't know how to get one. The last franchise quarterback you had was Dante Culpepper.
Facts.
And you know how long ago that's been?
A long.
And it was
2010.
And you know
2010?
and you know how much shit Denny Green got for fucking making Dante a franchise quarterback? He got a ton of shit for it. But yet, since Denny, the clown show and the clown circus that we've had as a fucking organization, they cannot get the quarterback position right. One of the biggest positions on the football team, and this team can't get it right.
Because they don't know what they're doing.
You know, and that starts with ownership.
Yeah.
That starts with ownership.
You let Kelsey do
it. Do not get me started on this fucking ownership. Don't even get me started.
Dell, you got 4 different starting QBs to start the season the last 4 years, brother. You got 4 different starting QBs to start the last 4 years for this team.
Here's one for everybody too. I'm going to bring this up too. Think about this, folks. Before the Wilfs bought the team, only one Viking NFL coach had actually been fired. Since the Wilfs have bought the team, every coach they've had, they've fired. The longest one they had was Zimmer. Every coach they had has been fired for one reason or another.
Yeah, I agree with you, man.
It's unstable. There's no stability with this organization, and it starts at the top. It starts with the Wilfs.
What up, though, Nug? What up, though, Dale?
Chilling.
You low. We can't hear you. I love to hear you today.
What's up?
You still low.
But
Damn, was you crying?
Nah.
No, I was crying.
Nah.
Oh. What up, though, Jedi?
I'm done. I'm just done. I'm done.
Bro, it's just so disingenuous, though, to sit there and up there with a straight face and say there's a competition for this man.
But Jedi, he been lying since day one. Like, y'all act like this is first lie.
I mean, what do you expect? You know, but this is the franchise that we've had ever since ever. Yo, but I mean, it's not necessarily a bad thing to have different quarterbacks in, man. As long as you have a well-rounded team, we just got to get in the habit of drafting one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And this is the first round with J.J. McCarthy. Now, whether he hits or he misses, that will be told at a later date. You know what I'm saying? But it's important to start a grassroots level with this shit so we can keep cycling them up. You know what I'm saying? So that they come up. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to see us out there trying to be like somebody else. You know what I'm saying? I mean, at the end of the day, that's what it is, man. I don't want to be chasing no single fucking position. Anyway, I want us to go into the draft and draft the fucking talent.
This team has been chasing that quarterback position since the
fucking quarterback.
Ooh,
fuck them. We're gonna win the division with or without.
Nah, you need continuity, bro.
Now what?
You need continuity, bro. You need
can't
continuity.
say that, but shit, we seen Sam Darnold first year win the Super Bowl. I'm just saying, like shit happens. It ain't right.
Yeah, but Seattle built a team right.
Yeah, you're right. I'm just saying, by he's saying the quarterbacks. I'm just saying, like, shit happens.
You know, here's the thing, and I think too many NFL teams do this now, and it's an NFL thing. They put too much focus on the quarterback position.
You're right.
Yeah,
you're right.
Way too much focus. Way too much money.
So TB, let me ask you all this. I was thinking about this. Like a franchise quarterback, we all know what a franchise quarterback is, though. But I'm not saying Kyler Murray is it, though. But you never know who we might like. Who like was Russell Wilson a franchise quarterback? Y'all think?
No,
he got traded like one.
No, but
he got treated like one, but he had Marshawn Lynch in that backfield. You see what happened after Marshawn left.
Then look at Jalen Hurts.
That's what I'm saying, TB.
They built Philadelphia. How he built that team the right way. He built it on the lines. He built that defense. He built that offensive line, and that all helped.
What's up, family? We're good.
He put weapons around him. What's up?
Hey,
D
we're
Woods?
having a real competition here. We're having a real competition.
Hey, though, but I can say this though. I'm so happy that this shit is over, man. We ain't got to debate no more.
You ain't lying. I'm happy.
It wasn't even a debate. I mean, we all knew.
You had some people trying to debate with me about the shit.
But look though, TB, think about it like this though. All this shit fall on Kevin O'Connell now.
Yep.
Ain't no more excuses,
Yep.
bro. If this shit don't work, it's all gonna be on you. You fired Kwesi, you brought in the quarterback you wanted. It's all on you now, bro. Like,
So,
ain't no way around it.
so I have a question. What's the percentage chances for this new GM that he drafts a quarterback in the first round next year?
If he fires Kevin O'Connell, 100% chance. If
Yep.
he
Even
doesn't
if he
fire
keeps
Kevin
Kevin
O'Connell,
O'Connell.
if he keeps Kevin O'Connell, they can't draft another quarterback.
No. Wait, so D Wood. So from what I've been hearing, Kevin O'Connell has a pretty good relationship with the new GM. He was part of the interview process. They have each other's back. It's also known that Kevin O'Connell does not like JJ McCarthy. You trade him, what's the chances the new GM always wants to bring in his quarterback?
What I'm
And
saying,
also,
T-Bass.
he tells Kevin O'Connell, you get a reboot.
No, he doesn't get a reboot, bro. This is his reboot. This is his reboot. This is the choice he made. Like the thing with Teasley, like the media wants to spin it as Kevin O'Connell was part of the whole interview process. Like I get that because he was the head coach that had the job. But you got to understand it from a long-term point of view. Kevin O'Connell has already failed with multiple quarterbacks. You can't allow him another quarterback to fail again. And if Teasley's that dumb, then he needs to go over there with Kwesi and be a fucking assistant GM.
So,
For real.
so you think it's a 0 chance they draft a quarterback in the first round?
Depends how the season goes.
Yeah, it depends how the season goes.
Let me say it, T-Bass. If Kevin O'Connell is the head coach next year, they won't draft a quarterback. They'll probably overpay for a veteran. If Kevin O'Connell isn't the coach next year, they will 100% draft a quarterback.
So if they overpay for a veteran quarterback, do they also re-sign Addison and have two big contracts to
Man, that's too deep. That's too deep in the future, right?
The real
now.
question, though, is if that man's on a hot seat or not. What's it going to take? But what is it going to take? If he gets to the first round and gets bounced in the first round, is he still out?
I'm more in line with Tony. I think his job's secured this year, no matter what.
That
was part of the hiring process.
I just want to know if we get bounced in the first round, if he's still our coach next year.
It depends what happens. Shit, what did the kicker miss a field goal? I don't know. Shit, I'm just saying. I don't know. Shit.
What if you don't make the playoffs?
He has to go. He has to go.
This team was what, 9-8 last year?
Yeah.
He's got to go.
My bad, y'all. I had to go get this.
Yo, listen.
Hey, look, Kevin O'Connell's on a hot seat, bro. Hey, Kevin O'Connell's on a hot seat. There's no way around this shit. He just sealed his deal. Whatever happens in this season is on him. That's what people got to understand. There is no do-overs anymore. You fired the GM in February. Everything that was done this whole offseason was done under Kevin O'Connell's watch. So whatever goes wrong with this team, it's on him. Like I'm not buying none of that shit no more about, oh, he gets a do-over. Do-over for what? He picked this quarterback.
I'm not a Kevin O'Connell fan, but can I ask a question? Is it normal for the head coach to sit in on interviews when they're hiring the GM?
Here's the thing. Thing, T-Bass. Nothing is normal with this Viking organization. Nothing is normal.
They shouldn't have fired Kevin O'Connell when they fired Kwesi.
I think so I think the hiring of Tinsley was kind of a Kevin O'Connell thing. Okay, I'm guaranteed I got a couple more years.
Nah, I don't think it's like that.
It's that's the way I see it.
It's not like that.
It's not like that because even Mark Wilf, when he had his interview yesterday, well, not a couple days ago, he talked about how patience isn't infinite, and that was basically a shot at Kevin O'Connell. Like, we've been patient with you with the quarterback position, but it's not infinite, and we have no plan.
Well, we'll see. I hope he's on him. I just think they'll the Wilfs love that guy.
That's because the Wilfs don't play football. That's because the Wilfs are the fucking owners. They got their stadium. They got their complex. They don't know shit about football, and it shows.
Yeah.
Woods. Hey, Woods.
Yes,
Wouldn't
sir.
you have wanted to at least see them both play preseason games though? That's what I'm thinking.
They're gonna have to.
They're gonna have to, but you'll be.
No,
you'll be lucky.
He's talking about for the battle.
Yeah, for the battle.
Oh, for the battle? Hey, you know what? This is what I'm glad you talked about the battle because I gotta jump off and deliver more books. But this is what I think will happen with the battle. Kevin O'Connell got exposed this weekend because both quarterbacks look bad. And the media kind of shifted on him to basically start calling him out on why is his offense so complex and why isn't either quarterback being ready. So what Kevin O'Connell did, he's the kind of guy that believes in self-preservation. So he saved himself from any kind of like bad talking in the media. I'm going to name a quarterback now to where now there's no thing we can say that, oh, McCarthy is getting all the reps with the first team. It's no longer split, so he should be ready. So that way, that narrative is over. Because if you really think about what happened, when Kyler Murray came to the team and he had that first little interview or whatever, and he basically said, well, I'm not used to having first team reps. So then Kevin O'Connell started splitting the reps, right? And then now the conversation was, why isn't Murray better? Somebody needs to be a quarterback right now. So all Kevin O'Connell did was save himself. That's all that happened. If both quarterbacks would have wilded and played good, we would still have a quarterback competition. But Kevin O'Connell didn't want to support the heat with himself, so that's why he named a quarterback. And I think TB, what you think about that, TB? You think I'm a little bit right?
No, I think you're a lot right.
So
this
during
is
all
this is what it,
Del, I want to ask you this question because you've been at the practices. All these counting stats and that. How's Carson Wentz been looking?
Carson Wentz is cool as a cucumber, man. Yo, this is the thing, all right? So there's two things here that I want to talk about. The first is, when are you going to start making decisions based on you, not based on what somebody else does? Okay, and what I'm specifically talking about is the play of the quarterback, and whether it's good or bad, it doesn't fucking matter. Just make some decisions based on you. Okay. The second is with KOC's behavior in this quarterback, this real competition, kind of like the real world where everything is fucking staged. Okay, we have to start looking at what let me gather my thoughts here. What when a person is indecisive and they don't know what they're doing, they're always going to not try to make a move. That's what they're going to do. That's what they're going to hang their hat on, is somebody else fucking up. And that goes back to my first point. When are you going to make decisions based on what you do, not what somebody else does, right? So this quarterback competition, this fake-ass quarterback competition is going to be drawn out until the cows come home, until there has to be a decision made, because then he benefits, right? He benefits from his desire to have another quarterback in to reinforce his narrative that the quarterback was the problem to begin with, when the quarterback wasn't the problem to begin with. It was him. It was the coach's problem. Okay, you didn't run the fucking ball, man. You called shitty plays, and it's cooked in the books with the hiring of Frank Smith, man. So this guy is going to try to not make a decision as much as possible, let somebody fuck up, and make the decision based on that. Okay, so I'll pass. Thanks for letting me say that.
So how would everybody feel if this scenario went down? In a week or two from now, McCarthy gets traded. Kyler Murray does not perform well. The Vikings don't make the playoffs. KOC gets fired, and we go into the next season with a new coach and get top quarterback in the draft.
I'm here for
Well,
it.
first of all,
Who cares?
You're not going to get anything from McCarthy right now.
No, I'm not saying that, but I mean,
You know,
you can make moves like
Anthony
trade
Richardson-
Addison.
Hey, is that Kevin O'Connell's son? That's Kevin O'Connell's son in the chat with us. Brevin O'Connell.
Hey guys,
No, it's Kevin
I'm just
O'Connell's
really
bitch.
glad. I'm really glad to see you guys up here collaborating. It really gets me
Yeah.
fired up. I think we're just putting ourselves in a good position to
I'm
string
on the
together
mood
good
today. Do me a
shows.
favor and shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear it.
That's some nice Kevin O'Connell lingo.
Yes,
Feats is
sir,
clapping,
TB.
y'all. Feats is clapping.
Yes, sir, TV. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. This is not up to the championship standard that we've accustomed here at Minnesota TV.
I'll keep
We're just trying to win podcasts here, and we want to put ourselves in the best position to do that.
facts.
Hey guys, I got to get going, but hey, Jedi Tony, an idea for y'all's show. Talk a little bit about a Viking unsung guy. I'm not going to say his name, but the third all-time Viking in interceptions. Nobody ever talked about that guy. Ever.
Thanks, buddy.
See you
All right,
later.
T-Bass.
up?
Peace, man.
All right.
I know
all
Bobby
right,
Bryant's
T-Bass.
number 2. Paul Krause is number
That's
1.
called a cliff. That's called a cliffhanger, ladies and gentlemen. That's called a cliffhanger. Thank you, TB. I mean,
Yeah.
T-Bass.
T-Bass.
Shit.
Yeah, man. So, man, I'm happy this shit over with too, man. We ain't got to even talk about that shit no more.
We don't have to talk about it, which we shouldn't have been talking about it because we knew all along there was no competition. So
Yeah.
we
I knew
wasted a lot of time.
I think a lot of fans, Zoe, are just kind of uncovering the veil of the hoodwinked. I think they just are kind of sick of doing the same thing over and over, and it's like we're never going to get the result we're doing if we keep doing the same thing. So
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you on that one.
We're just like that mouse or hamster that's on the hamster wheel going round and round and round, going nowhere. You
Yeah,
know?
Kelsey Beasley attached to the hip. I don't know. Yeah.
Well,
What the
we'll be
Wolves
going.
do,
We'll be going somewhere, TB, as long as we stop chasing what we think, who we think we are. Always trying to be somebody else.
This team has
Let's
no
go to
identity,
individuals.
this team
That's
has
what
no
I'm
fucking
saying.
identity.
Bro, our run game is legit, TB.
You got one
We
side of
could
the
be a
ball that plays
run-game
tough.
team.
That ain't gonna happen
Yeah,
as long as KLC is.
Bro,
hey, I hope
That
you're
ain't
right,
gonna-
Cal.
That ain't
I
gonna
hope
happen.
you're
First
right
of all,
about the run game.
KLC will not. Here's the thing: Frank Smith may want to run the ball. Bottom line is KLC is still calling the plays, and guess who's got the right to turn down any motherfucking play that comes his way? Kevin O'Connell.
But
Bottom
Teasy
line.
might not- I don't know. We gotta wait.
if
and
that
see.
shit
Teasy right now,
happens,
the only thing-
that'll come out. That'll come out, TB. If that shit happens, that'll come out, homeboy.
It hasn't
It all
happened in his
comes
entire coaching tenure. His entire coaching tenure has
But
come out,
guess
bro.
what? Guess what? The only way we found out the shit about Brad Childress, believe it or not, Randy Moss. Randy Moss had to call the Wilfs and tell them what was going on. What the fuck does that tell you? I mean, think about it.
That's like a cashier calling the fucking owner to the fucking business,
Yeah, I got it,
like,
fuck it.
yo, your manager's is tripping over in this motherfucker, and they're like, really? I
Yeah.
had no idea. It's
I'm like-
bad. It's bad. It's bad.
62 to 72.
It's
Might
bad.
be Ed Sherockman. T-Bass, are you talking about Ed
I gotta put on
Sherockman?
some glasses.
So what's the next biggest thing then? Just the joint practice and then the preseason games, right?
Yeah, he said both quarterbacks gonna
It's
play.
the-
Both quarterbacks playing Saturday.
Both are they?
Yeah, he said they both playing.
And we still don't know if Harrison Smith's coming back.
Man, we don't need Harrison Smith ass back.
That's why they moved Jamal back to safety.
Yeah. But yeah, that shit is crazy, man. I see people on the internet going crazy on Twitter about this shit today.
No, T-Bass, I knew it when you said the years.
There's
I
no
knew
other
right away.
news. The Vikings have been like the biggest storyline of the entire offseason, bro. There's no
Yeah,
other
That's what
news.
it was. That's the way the Wilfs won it. I mean, the Wilfs, you had both the Wild and the Timberwolves in the playoffs, but yet all we were talking about was the Vikings and their quarterback situation.
And I think Teasley probably got fed up with the competition shit and told him name a starter.
Hey, TB,
what?
Did you get a chance to watch the practice?
I saw bits and pieces later. I didn't watch it. No.
You should watch it.
I can't get
it ain't
excited.
all bad.
Dell, give me your honest opinion about who you thought performed better in like practice.
As regards to what?
Just who you would start if you were forced to name a starter.
What, the quarterback?
Yes.
Man, we still on that shit? Fuck,
No, I'm just
man.
curious because you saw it. I didn't see the training camp.
Tune into Vocal Vikes shit, man. The whole WAP is out there for you to check out, man. You can see who's moving the ball, bro. You can see what's going on with our team.
Maybe I just heard different things because
bro.
I heard some people say McCarthy had better numbers and some people said that Kyler was way better. So it's confusing.
Man, listen, man. Fuck the numbers, okay? Fuck the numbers. You got to go by the eye test, bro. Practice. You don't fucking. It's not a game, bro. If you go 3 and out in a drill in practice, they might give you another fucking rip at a possession, bro. They don't give a fuck, dude. From what I've seen at practices, when JJ McCarthy gets in the fucking game, when he starts practicing, first of all, he's going against the first string defense with the second string offense. Okay, just look at that for a second. He doesn't have a history of playing with the second stringers, bro. He doesn't, bro. So he's in the same boat as Kyler fucking Murray, bro. The team's elevation is getting stagnated by the coach, and it's meant to be that way to cause doubt in the public's eye as
So you're saying it was more manipulation.
McCarthy is good or not? Well, yeah,
It was always manipulation.
Not only that, but
KLC.
not only that, the plays called when JJ gets in the gets at the helm are shorter, bro. They're shorter. When Kyler's in, they call fucking go routes and deep crossers and draggers and seam routes. When JJ's in, bro, until the last scrimmage, they weren't calling anything deep. The last scrimmage, they kind of opened up the playbook. 19 dropped a critical fucking pass. Felton dropped 2 passes. And this is all for JJ McCarthy. Fucking Price dropped one, bro. He would have been moving the ball, and you can see all that at practice with the players coming in and out. Yo, what's up, cuz?
Hello.
Hello, Kyler.
What's up? So what's on the agenda here? I'm guessing Kyler is the main topic of conversation.
No, he finally named him the quarterback after all this bullshit been going on for weeks and months and shit.
It wasn't a surprise. I mean, anybody that was surprised wasn't paying attention.
Oh,
so.
If you really thought this was a QB competition, then you don't know shit.
No.
Hey, I gotta head out, boys.
Quarterback
All right,
conversation.
Peace out, boys. I gotta head out.
JJ and Murray.
Later,
See you guys later. I gotta head out.
No, there was no competition from the start. They just out of the clear blue. Because first of all, you don't sign somebody like Kyler Murray for him to be in a quarterback competition.
Exactly. That's why I said
He's looking to get paid. He's looking to get paid either by us or by his next team if he has a good season with us. So.
He's got two. He's getting 2 paychecks a year.
Colin, you look so different. What's
He's
different?
getting
I survived my surgery, so you know. I survived my surgery, so it's good.
That's good to hear.
I gotta back out and come back in. The feed fucked up. I'll be right back.
Oh.
Kick me off, Zoe. Fuck you.
All right.
Wow. Well, that gave him a reason.
Don't you ain't
Well,
I
that gave him a reason.
I love kicking them off too.
It's you can't. I mean, anything this team does, I just can't take seriously now. It's just everything is just, to me, it's like a dog and pony show. All this drama just to be 500.
Tycoon.
Who was saying that we were saying this all along? That the Detroit guy was saying that we were doing this all along? Yeah.
I been knew who the quarterback one was going to be.
Yeah,
I knew it the minute they signed him. The minute they signed him, I knew he was going to be the kid.
Exactly. But you had some Vikings
You
fans.
You didn't sign Kyler Murray to come up here and be a backup and get in a quarterback competition. You signed Kyler Murray to start from day one.
If you would have signed Aaron Rodgers, I would have thought that would have been more of a question than the Kyler Murray. Kyler Murray, I knew 100% was going to be the starter. It wasn't even.
You knew it was.
I don't know how
People forget. Here's the thing. People forget about how bad Sam Darnold looked in the preseason for the Vikings 2 years ago. He didn't look good at all. And so they were pushing for McCarthy to beat him out. And Darnold had nothing to play for. But then look at what Darnold does. He goes in there when it matters. He knows the speed. He knows what's going on, and they got it. I mean, that same thing's going to happen with Kyler. I mean, he's a little he isn't that good. Yeah, you're right. He isn't that good. But we needed something slightly better than average last year, and we would have won the division. Just slightly better than average.
Bro, we almost won the division anyway, though, Colin.
But I know, that's my point. If we had something slightly, if we would have had Jacoby Brissett, the Vikings would have won 11 games.
If we would have had a better kickoff coverage, we would have, on one play, we would have won the division.
You know how bad McCarthy played in that game? No, McCarthy played so bad in that game. He was so bad.
Hey, he didn't play good against the Ravens or the Eagles either.
No, that's what I've been trying to tell Vikings fan, Colin. Like, bro, the quarterback play was so bad last year.
It was horrible.
I don't know.
Why is Addison frowning on this card? What?
Because he ain't getting paid.
He's not getting paid yet.
He's not getting paid yet.
So, I mean, I'm trying to look at the writing on the wall. Why would you have this card?
I'm gonna bring you back another time, Sam. I can't do it right now.
Talk about the Bears. Here's a first and end of their question. They did not get a edge rusher, and their best free agent pickup they got is out for 4 to 6 months.
He's out for 4 to 6 months.
Yeah, Kobe Bryant.
Yeah, yep. Kobe Bryant is out.
Next,
I thought he was gonna have surgery. What happened?
Well, I think he did more of an extensive surgery that was going to require this is for sure what he was going to miss. If he had, I think he was trying to do a minimal one to where there was more of a chance for him to come back early. The surgery I think that he's having, mandatory 4 to 6 months.
Mandatory. That's the whole thing.
Somebody on the Vikes is going through surgery? What?
Last year they were because of Devin Duvernay.
I can't do it today.
Ripsaw, you guys have beaten us one time in 3 years, and all of a sudden you've got balls.
Go away. Early, breathe.
Go away.
Job and AD.
They're like Lions fans. Let's just be honest.
No, let them live, y'all. Let them live, man. Let them live. You guys
are so good. They're moving to another state.
Okay, hold on 1 second, Mama.
What else, though? Great this year.
I'm not saying we should give up on McCarthy at all. I'm not saying that.
He just, bro, listen. Hey, Colin, you know what pissed me off with Vikings fan though, Colin? The motherfucker ain't ready right now. He might be ready during the season.
They want them to.
Once again, I'm gonna say it. He's not ready. Whose fault is that?
It might be his fault.
Coach. It's the coach's fault.
It's the coach.
It's the coach's fault.
Why is it? This is what pisses me off about Viking fans. So many of these motherfuckers will not put the blame where the blame squarely goes, and that's on Kevin O'Connell.
I said it. I just said it's on him.
Both can be true. Both can be true.
If these fucking goddamn Viking dick writers will come up for air and call it like it is, they fucking look and realize Kevin O'Connell is the fucking problem.
Yeah, there's another guy.
I am so fucking tired of this fan base.
This guy is
fucking convinced of these stupid motherfuckers.
This Packers fan named John Dunn thinks that Lucas Van Ness is going to be an impact starter in the league. I'm like, he didn't start in college. So what makes you think that he's going to be an impact starter in the NFL if he couldn't even break the college starting lineup?
Well, you know, some people do be better.
He's going to be great, man. He's going to be great.
He's going to be a great bouncer at a bar in Madison on a Saturday night after a Badgers
should start him.
What's going on?
Can I just say that what I hope for JJ is that if he's the quarterback that everyone thinks he is, that this will be a teaching moment for him and that he will get better, and that when Kyler gets injured, which he's going to get injured, JJ will come in.
Well, don't put that juju out there, Sarah. Come on now. Not yet.
I'm just saying that. That's what I'm hoping, that this will be a teaching moment for him to get better and push him to be better. That's all I'm hoping.
I'm gonna bring you back. I'm gonna bring you back another time, Sam. Not today, Brody.
It's the organization that needs to have patience with him, and
The organization that needs that patience, Sarah.
They aren't. They're impatient.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the part that pisses me off. If we're not going to have the patience, why the fuck did we draft him?
I don't know. That's a good question. They should have signed Aaron Rodgers at the beginning of last year, but they didn't listen to me. So,
you know what, though? If you bring Aaron Rodgers up here, you know damn well he's going to put all the secrets of KOC out there and bash him on the Pat McAfee show every fucking Monday.
Well,
that's the last thing the Vikings would want.
That's
part of the problem is that the Wills. I think part of the problem is that the Wills don't have the stomach to let a young quarterback develop. They want to just fill seats and win enough to maybe we make it to the playoffs. That's
the thing. They want to settle for average and a little above it. That's all they want to do. They want to be in the tournament. That's the credo of the owner.
Average still sells tickets. Rebuild doesn't sell tickets. The Wills don't want to lose money on a rebuild, although they will never lose money because people up here, these tickets are bought up, I think, 2, 3, 4 years in advance. The Wills will never lose money. They're scared of a rebuild because they don't want to lose the TV coverage, they don't want to lose the news, and they don't want to lose the fact that people won't come see the team buy the merch in a rebuild mode. They don't want to lose money. They're scared of rebuild. That's why you have this competitive rebuild bullshit that they put out there. Not going to work. They're going to have to blow this team up. Literally. They're going to have to do that.
Every other season, we're in the playoffs, we're not. We're in the playoffs, we're not. It's like, I want it to be consistent where we are consistently contending like the Timberwolves. Yeah, we sucked forever. But when they finally put a team together, we've been contending for like the last 5 years, and the Vikings can't get their shit together. And it's always like one season off, one season on, one season off. That shit is fucking aggravating.
Well,
you also don't have football people running your football team. You still don't. Teasley's the closest thing we've had. Yeah. Teasley's the closest thing, but if Teasley is in lockstep with KOC, that does not give me any hope for the future. I'm sorry, it just doesn't.
Here's the thing too. The Vikings as an organization, maybe not us per se, but us as fans, we fall in love with players. And whether they're good enough or if they are declining, I mean, they don't treat it we don't treat it as a business as fans. They don't treat it as a business as owners. They treat it as a business by being relevant, but not building for 5-10 years of excellence. They're looking for the 2 to 3 year, impulse buy at Best Buy.
They're looking for the sugar high. They're looking for the sugar high.
And it goes away.
I'm to the point where I'm ready to trade Jefferson, get picks, get rid of everyone, and rebuild because shit. I'm tired of this shit.
Well, that could be what they're doing by bringing Kyler in, is to give him a quarterback and throw him the ball. I mean, that was the problem we had last year. We couldn't trade Jefferson for his net value right now if we wanted to because he was coming off a shit year. Now, if he has a great year, maybe if you want to think about that, I think it would be blasphemous for any true Vikings fan, big Homer Vikings fan, it'd be blasphemous to trade him. But in theory, you got to maximize. But in theory, you got to maximize his value though. And last year is not a value maximizer. If he has a great year this year, there's your value.
So what you're saying is, Colin, and you want the Vikings to be like Cincinnati and pay 2 wide receivers.
No. I'm not saying that at all. What I'm saying is that they need to get Jefferson. If they're going to move on from Jefferson, let's say they do re-sign Addison, but if they're going to move on from Jefferson, they need Jefferson to have the best possible quarterback, to have a great statistical year to justify moving him if you want to. Because I mean, if you look at this is just a theory in this next draft. You have a guy who might go number 1 overall in Jeremiah Smith out of Ohio State. You mean to tell me that if you could get 2 first-round picks for Jefferson and you put yourself in a position to get Jeremiah Smith in this next draft to replace Jefferson and have him on a 5-year rookie contract, now you sign Addison and you got Jeremiah Smith for 5 years. That is truly looking into the future and building the team all around to keep it going. And by the way, I love the way Charles Demings is playing. I can't believe he's actually going to probably be a starter. I love it.
I'm fine with it. You're going to have maybe 3 or 4 defensive starters that are rookies.
I love Orange to me is a for sure. Caleb Banks is probably a for sure starter. So I love it. I love it.
Here's the thing. Defense will be fine. Okay. Mm-hmm. The biggest problem is going to be KOC in that offense. He is the offensive guru. He's the quarterback genius, the quarterback whisperer. Guess what? He ain't did none of that shit since he's been here. Okay?
Yeah. I think one advantage with the running game, too, with Kyler, I saw Kyler running around a lot. I think if there's a way, and I'm not saying KOC is going to do this, but if there's a way you can incorporate more of a running attack based off of Kyler's skills, the fact that they beefed up the O-line and getting the ball to Jones and, more importantly, Mason, I think you can keep teams off balance a lot more offensively and running.
Well, if that's the case, Kyler doesn't play 7 games; he gets hurt.
Well, and then, if all else fails, then you put JJ in then, and you see what you got in him for the second half.
JJ's not going in. JJ's not going in. He's not going to play football this year unless he has to. It's Carson Wentz. Yeah. And you know what? This is how KOC's a bastard. If KOC had his way, he would put Brosmer ahead of JJ McCarthy. He's ready to move on from JJ McCarthy. Bottom line. You knew that whenever Diana Rossini came up for air and reported that he was ready to move on from JJ McCarthy. You knew that. So everybody expects, JJ, he's going to learn, blah, 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 blah. That relationship is done.
So what you're saying is that Diana got a little Irish cream before she got her big scoop is what you're trying to say?
I'm saying that the Patriots are going to suck this year because Vrabel ain't getting points no more.
This is for Dale. What Sly tell you? What up, Sly?
TB, how do you feel about Kayshon Boutte from New England? How do you feel about it?
What about him?
Let's just hypothetically say that the Vikings were to move Jefferson to New England. Now, I know they have A.J. Brown, but
he's not
hypothetically, would you take him back with picks in a trade?
Take who back? Boutte?
Boutte and 2 first-round picks, let's just say.
I don't know.
Don't know?
I'd have to think about it. I keep my options open and look around.
No. I mean, if you can get Jeremiah Smith, I love Jefferson. But
I'm going to be honest with you. We got more pressing needs this year. The 2 most important positions on the offense are fucked up because 1, you've got a quarterback who's still learning the playbook, and 2, you've got a swing lineman who's playing out of position at center that's got to call the line audibles and every other thing else. And it ain't going that well with the center to quarterback exchange either.
The guy who I was hoping the Vikings might target is a guy named Powers Johnson from the Raiders. Now, he played center at Oregon, and he's been playing right guard with the Raiders. But now they signed Linderbaum. Maybe if Jefferson were in a trade there to get Powers Johnson and then get 2 first-rounders back from the Raiders.
Teasley would have to do. I mean, if Teasley's going to do it, he's going to do it in preseason.
Well, I'm not. Yeah, I mean, I'm not even necessarily saying this year. I'm saying Jefferson's still on the books for the next 3.
No, I knew they weren't going to draft a center when they had Brandell there.
And that's the biggest mistake they could have had. Weird. And Dell's not a center. He's not a center at all. This whole thing of having these offensive linemen play multiple positions, fuck that. Have them play one position, be good at it, and call it a day. I'm sick of that Tony Sparano. There's the philosophy on this football team is fucked.
Yeah, offensive line I hope Tiernan works out well as a glue guy. Maybe he'll be the replacement for O'Neal, but now they re-signed O'Neal to an extension.
Well, that offensive line better do some shit. They cost a shit ton of money.
Who, Linderbaum?
He talking about Will Fry.
Most talking
No,
about Will Fry.
offensive line costed us a shit ton of money.
Jackson doesn't cost hardly anything.
We've only got
O'Neal, the only one that's not getting paid is Donovan Jackson and
he's on a rookie.
Randall's not really getting paid either. Let's not mince words.
Fries is on a 1-year deal. He'll be gone next year. This is the only year he's going to be here. You don't have
Fries had a 5-year deal. Do you have an option after the second season?
No, it was a 3-year deal. The third year was
a 5. I thought his was a 5.
Yeah, his was a 5.
I thought he was a 5.
He ain't got no guaranteed money left after this year.
No guaranteed money.
Okay. Well, no, that's what I was saying. It was like it was a 5-year deal, but there was only guaranteed money for a certain portion of it. So
yeah, he's only got 1 more year because he's got such a cap hit next year. They're gonna cut him. This is the only year you're gonna have him. So I mean,
that's what I'm saying. Like maybe a Jackson, the guy from the Raiders.
We don't know if Darisaw can stay healthy.
Yeah, I know. I know.
None of them. Shit.
You know. Okay, so it was a 5-year deal with an out after year 2. Yeah. So yeah, he's gonna be gone.
Yeah, probably. I don't know if he even got a fair shake because everybody was so banged up when he was there. Like, I'm not saying that he's great, but you never truly saw him with what their vision was.
You also never saw him with the. You never saw him with the real.
Kelly was out. Yeah,
he never had a real offensive line coach either because Cooper sucked.
Yeah, that was terrible.
Cooper sucked. So I mean, we don't know. And then Kelly is basically punch drunk. But guess what? They signed these guys coming off of injuries last year, so you kind of knew what you were getting into with Kelly and Fries.
Well, people forget
show.
Well, what's his name in the front office? Wasn't he a Colts guy? And he was an offensive lineman for the Colts. The guy that we brought over from the Colts.
Yeah, and he sucked at both. And he sucked at both. Yeah, and he sucked at both.
And somehow we managed to sign the two injured ones, and we didn't go after Quentin.
You know who else was an offensive lineman and sucked at drafting and signing offensive linemen? Rick Spielman.
Yeah,
he was a tackle.
Couldn't draft him.
He couldn't draft. He couldn't do anything, and he played the position. Yeah, he played tackle. He played tackle with the Dolphins.
We're gonna beat the fucking Packers' ass. That's how I feel. We're gonna whoop the fucking Packers' ass.
Week 1, yes, sir.
Is that at Green Bay or at
Minnesota? What nobody's talking about is the Vikings have the number 1 fucking defense by far in our division. We could win the division with fucking Wentz. We could win the division with Brosmer. The quarterback position is non-consequential to our success this year. It has nothing to do with fucking anything. What does have something to do with everything is, are we going to rush for over 2,300 yards or not? What is 2,300 yards? What is that, 130 a game?
Here's a question.
Definitely not happening. That's definitely not happening.
Here's a question for you. Here's one player that is somewhat disgruntled that I think could be interesting here. How about Baker Mayfield?
Hell no. Fuck no.
I don't want to pay. I don't want to pay 30% of our salary for a fucking one position, bro.
Especially
I don't want to do that.
I mean, of all the positions you pay for, that is the one position you want to pay for.
Yeah, but I don't want to do that.
What's the point of getting him? He's like another Kyler. If we're gonna
Kyler cost us $350,000. That's why they got Kyler.
I'm just saying, like, he's gonna be just like that too. So if we're gonna suck and draft a new quarterback next year, I don't want to pay another quarterback $30 million.
But we already drafted a quarterback. We gave up on him.
If
KOC is there, they're not going to draft another one.
There's about to be a quarterback bubble, man.
Like I said, my hot take is that there's going to be 3 new NFC North head coaches next season.
Damn, Sarah.
Yeah.
Shit.
I can. If the Vikings are bad this year, I can see that happening.
Yeah.
but
Yes,
it's going to have to come from Mark Wilf.
Clyde Davis.
And then do you? And here's the thing, though. Now, if you do fire KOC, do you give the job right away to Flores?
They're not going to give it to Flores.
No.
I would.
They're gonna be Frank Smith,
Not.
the intern.
You know
head
why?
coach.
Because they're going to hear from all the other 31 owners. They're not going to give it to Flores.
Sometimes you just gotta say screw it.
You know what? Sometimes you just got to say screw it and just do it.
Go for
Because you know what? If this trial is going to be made public and the NFL is panicking because they do not want the shit to come out, the dirty shit that they're doing. And that's the scary part because it's going to be a public trial and they're already shaking in their
You think
boots.
they want to get blacklisted? Hell no. They're not going to do it. Bet. They do not want to get blacklisted. They're not going to give it to Flores.
Okay, so I'll just put it out there. If you're not going to give it to Flores, you're not serious about winning.
Or who is your
There we go,
alternative?
TV.
Here's the thing. If you're worried about what the other owners are doing and what they're going to say about you hiring Flores because of his lawsuit, but Flores is the best candidate for the job, that tells me right there you are not serious as an organization about winning and winning a championship. You're not serious at all.
I want to see what Brian Davis do with Cam Ward.
They wouldn't even hire Flores. So come on. Let's not kid ourselves.
I might look at Brian Davis.
The Steelers were not going to hire Brian Flores. They were going to go outside the box and get an offensive coach.
I think
They were getting an offensive coach.
I think a name to keep in mind is Mike Tomlin. If things go off the rails, I wouldn't rule that out.
I'm straight on Mike Tomlin for real.
I don't think
I
he's
wouldn't
coming
rule
back.
Tomlin
Man. I
out
think
at
he's
all.
done.
I think
He's gonna be
Tomlin's happy
announcing
with TV.
doing little bullshit.
He
on
is,
NBC.
He is,
ain't
but
coming back.
there's
He
a
don't
lot.
give a
There's a
fuck.
lot of talent on Minnesota. There is.
But here's the thing, though.
ain't no
Here's the thing,
quarterback.
Colin. Here's the thing, though, Colin. Once coaches are out of football and they don't have to deal with all the political BS and all the day-to-day BS and the press BS, they're comfortable. They don't want to go back to it. And plus,
That's
what does
Tomlin,
Tomlin got
man.
to prove? What has he got to prove? You know?
Nothing. I might look at the Buffalo Bills old head coach for real.
McDermott?
Yeah, I like
Dable?
McDermott.
No.
What do you mean? McDermott
Dable,
did good.
Dable maybe, but not McDermott.
Why,
No.
but you say no to McDermott, and McDermott was the one that hired Dable to develop Josh Allen.
Well, you're probably
Yeah,
gonna
and-
if you
and
hire
you
another
go
coach, though, you're gonna have to get
Dable.
another quarterback again. You're gonna need to draft
Yeah.
a quarterback again.
But that
If you're going to do that, you better sign Dable.
but
Then
Dable,
take Dable.
you see, how did
Yeah.
that work in New York with Dable and
New York is a different beast, dude.
No, I'm just saying.
New York
How
is
much
a-
you let that Dable
New York
go?
values
How much
Daniel
you-
Jones over
Dable
Saquon
goes
Barkley.
down to
Are you
Tennessee.
kidding me?
Dable goes to Tennessee and makes that quarterback an all-pro.
I said Dable
He'll be
earlier.
a coach
though.
next
I said Dable too, though. I said I will look at Sean McDermott, Dable. I'm looking at all of them people. I'm not hiring.
I don't know.
Biso,
Here's the thing, though. If you do move on from KLC, here's where because the Wilfs have struck out twice with offensive-minded head coaches. Do you go back to a defensive coach? I mean, do
I think you go with the
defensive
best coach. I think you just got to go with the best coach. Whoever
You know what it
think is
could
the
be
best
then?
coach. Defense or
You know what it
offense,
could
the
be?
best coach.
It might be Frank Smith.
I don't know his history, yeah, but he'll
might be
be
Frank
first
Smith.
time. And they love first
Yeah, but
time
it
head
might
coach.
be.
I mean, to me,
It might
Flores
be-
should be the guy. If they move on from him, it's almost like the effect of back in the day with the Bears. Remember when Alan Page and Gary Fensick wrote that letter to Hallis
Yeah.
to keep Buddy Ryan as their DC? I feel like I feel like Flores should be the guy that the team and that defense wants to save. And they should. And he should. He's proven it.
Well, Flores would be the guy if it wasn't for the lawsuit, but I do know Flores has that locker room.
He does.
Those people gravitate towards him.
And that draft, this year's draft,
And the
I mean,
draft-
you even said it. 3 to 4 guys in one draft are going to be
Cause and effect.
starting. Oh,
Which a
you're
lot
not
of people,
putting anything away from that defense. No way.
if you listen to a lot of division podcasters, a lot of them are saying the Vikings draft this year was set up for Brian Flores as head coach next year.
Yeah,
in the near
wouldn't
future.
stun me.
But
And I'm like, I can see that happening.
man, B-Flow his fucking offensive staff in Miami was horrible.
It was Miami.
Well, his personnel on offense was horrible too.
Yeah,
His
it was
personnel
Miami.
was terrible.
Y'all don't even know who his OC was.
Who was his OC?
I don't know who the hell he was. I only know
Well, look it up.
today.
Don't you got your phone there? Look it up.
No, that's the point. That's the point. Shit.
He also
Flores got fired because he didn't protect.
But you know what got him fired? He knew he wasn't going to win with Tua.
Mm-hmm.
OC was,
and guess what? He was right.
Chad O'Shea, Chad Gailey.
Who? Chan Gailey. He had been 100 years old.
Older than me. My God, he's like older than friggin'.
That was like us getting our guy the first year with
O'Connell. Named George Gossi and Eric Studeville.
Studeville is still in the league right now.
I don't know who the fuck the.
But Chan Gailey, I mean, come on, Gailey's. That's
Wasn't
like
he head coach in Miami at one point too.
Yeah, he was a head coach in Miami.
I feel like he was the coach there. I think Dallas let him go. And
I think every year he had a new. I think every year he had a new OC. As I'm looking at this.
I mean, if I were Flores, I mean, I think he's going to go the Zimmer route and run the ball, in which they should.
He'll go old school.
Run the ball, build the offensive line, run the ball.
Yeah, that's where you're going to have a different approach. He's going to put together a football team, not a fantasy football team.
Correct.
That's so far from reality is the thing.
That's where it's,
And I mean, and as much as we want to say Justin Jefferson is great, he's outstanding. He is great. But
Billy's personnel.
If they want to move on from him this year, they can. If they want to maximize him, they did do the right thing in bringing Murray in because he wasn't being maximized by McCarthy, wouldn't be maximized by Brosmer. He played the best last year when Wentz was the quarterback.
Here's the problem. Once again, it's the Wilfs. Once again, It's all about keeping asses in the seats. And once again, their star player is number 18. How many motherfuckers got Jefferson jerseys in those seats on Sundays? That's what gives the Wilfs boners. I'm sorry. You're going to have to move on from him, to maximize it. But until the Wilfs...
No. I'm saying this season, maximizing Jefferson's trade value. Bringing in a quarterback
That's why you up the stats, but then you got to find somebody to take that contract.
Somebody will take that because all these contracts are going to go up every year. And the big star wide receiver every year it's going to go up. Every year, not a question. And you can find receivers
every year.
The history of this franchise, we have found wide receivers over the last 20 years. We have in every place.
And like
Pro Bowler, UDFA. Diggs was a 5th round pick. I mean, they found.
And like I said before, in today's football, receivers, you can find a good receiver. They're a dime a dozen.
Mm-hmm.
We got max production out of a free agent in Adam Thielen and a 5th round pick in Diggs.
Well, people forget about Nate Burleson. How much did they get out of him? That guy was a UDFA too.
This man said he wanted DC from the University of Miami.
I don't want a college coach.
Hell no. Nah. Man, you know who they gonna hire anyway, man. They gonna hire the DC from Seattle, man. Teasley gonna bring his boy over here.
I'm not worried about the DC. It's the OC. Or the OC.
If it doesn't,
good OC.
No, he gonna be the head coach. The DC in Seattle gonna be our head coach. Watch what I tell you.
Yeah.
I'd rather have Tomlin. I'd rather have Flores. I know what I got with Flores.
I'd rather have Flores. Let's just say hypothetically the Vikings finish with a top 3 defense this year. And let's say those 4 to 5, it could be 5 rookies that seek significant playing time this year, maybe 6.
Yes.
If these guys all show up and play well and they're a top 3 defense, there's no way in hell you can get rid of Brian Flores. There's no, under any circumstances. KOC, okay, but there's no way. Because, I mean, if you look at it right now, Caleb Banks, Orange, Golday, Jacoby Thomas, Charles Deming. There's 5 right there that may start or play significant minutes this year. And if they all play well, they're just going to be like, I think as a franchise fan base, I think we're going to finally be like, okay. So tweet.
Here's the thing.
You can tweet.
Here's another thing. If this defense is top 10 and this offense doesn't even make top 15,
yeah.
The problem is the offense.
Yeah.
Bottom line. The problem is the offensive genius and quarterback guru that you have as a head coach.
It's always the offense.
This is Gary Quazzo playing quarterback for the Vikings in the 70s before they got Fran. In between Cap and Fran. It's Gary Quazzo.
Yeah. It's Tristan Ponder. No, this year it is literally Quazzo, Snead, and Lee.
Yeah. Pretty much.
And that's how bad it is. You have 3 quarterbacks, which mean you have no quarterback.
Well, that's part of the reason why Baker would be interesting. If he gets too disgruntled in Tampa, that could be interesting.
But Colin, Baker won $50+ million, bro.
Yeah.
Man, that's going into quarterbacks, though.
I'm not paying attention on them.
I mean, what do you want?
Sam,
I mean,
how much did Sam get? How much did Sam get?
I'm about to look it up. He ain't get that. I'm about to look it up.
35, I want to say.
Yes, he did. He got damn near close to it.
Well, I'll tell you what, Daniel Jones got 40 a year, 2-year, $80 million contract with the Colts. So I still think to this day, Jones was the guy the Vikings wanted.
Jones signed a 3-year deal with $55 million in guaranteed money, and I think he's making $33 a year.
The sad thing is we could have had Baker for nothing. We could have had Baker for nothing.
Only 55 guaranteed.
Baker also, though, here's the thing with Baker. Baker's got that attitude that he will piss off a coach. He will piss off a coach. He just a okay quarterback. You know what though? If you got an okay quarterback and you can run the ball and play defense,
you're gonna win.
You're gonna win.
Man, that motherfucker better sign a Sam Darnold deal.
You're gonna win.
He's going to want more, but I mean, but every year the cap is going up.
But
like that's the thing. A history of our franchise, other than Fran Tarkenton and Dante Culper, and for a minute Teddy Bridgewater, we have not drafted a franchise quarterback. I guess you could throw Kramer in there too, but we have not drafted a franchise quarterback. We have not. We have been a team that gets veterans all the time.
And here's the thing, when we got Fran back, he was a veteran, but the thing that made Fran successful was Chuck Foreman.
Yep.
The Vikings don't have Chuck Foreman. They probably don't see 3 Super Bowls in 4 years.
Daniel Jones,
bottom line, I'm just
being 60 mil guaranteed. That's a good deal.
I'm just being honest. I mean,
maybe we need to focus our energy on getting a running back.
Advertising.
Go old school. What is wrong with running the football and having a strong defense, especially when you got defenses nowadays that really aren't built to stop the run anymore?
No, that's the right way. That's what Seattle did.
Yep.
Yeah.
But they
let their Super Bowl MVP walk. They let Kenneth Walker walk.
Yeah, and they got another nice running back too.
Yeah, well, they drafted Price out of Notre Dame.
Yeah,
and then they still have.
Yeah, so they're all.
Charbonnet might be out for the year again too, but
so what they'll do is they will get.
What the fuck?
They will run those. They'll keep those running backs on a rookie contract, run them to death, and just reduce. More teams need to do that.
Not the
running back.
Me and Broski are on the same. Me and Broski are on the same wavelength there.
No, I'm straight on Baker Mayfield straight though. I'm just Baker. Man, no ain't fucking. I'll be okay. $55 million on a 4-year deal, probably.
He is better. Okay. Here, all right. Here, I'll just do it like this. Let's say we sign Baker beginning of next year, and we draft the quarterback and develop him under Baker.
Hold on, Colin. I got one for Zoe. Who would you sign?
Man, anybody that reasonable, so we could draft a quarterback and let him sit for a year or two.
Give me a name in general.
I would sign a fucking I would sign a Geno Smith. I would re-sign Carson Wentz to a 2-year deal. You just want to be a stopgap though. Like that's my whole thing. You draft a quarterback and let him sit behind him.
So basically, you go to the old folks' home. So you go to the old folks' home looking for a quarterback.
Hell yeah, shit.
Why don't we try and talk Tom Brady out of retirement while we're at it?
I'm just saying, like you see what Carson, whatever the quarterback. But I don't want to pay no quarterback $55 million on a 3-year deal, gonna be guaranteed and shit. And we just like what the fuck? Like,
but here's the thing though, you're
that's
the
going rate though.
That's the going rate.
You just seen what Daniel.
I mean,
Jones
that's the going
got.
rate.
Yeah,
Daniel Jones getting 30 a year.
And as soon as he got paid, he got hurt.
No, he got hurt after he got paid.
And he got hurt.
Mm-hmm.
He got paid and he got hurt. But he's also got Jonathan Taylor. Which we don't know how many more miles Taylor's got. He's taking a beating.
No, but I'm saying though, TB, you do what you said. You run the football and throw what you need to, and develop that young quarterback behind the veteran quarterback. That's what I would do.
Well, that's just what I said. But Baker's a more expensive veteran quarterback. If you sign to 3 years and you draft a quarterback in this next draft, that's 3 years that quarterback develops.
Baker still kind of young, though. How old is Baker Mayfield? I think he's still kind of young.
He's 30.
I mean, Baker is.
I think he's 30.
You're looking for if you're looking for a starter that's young. I mean, good luck. The ones that are wrapped up.
He's about the same age as Kirk Cousins when we signed him.
No, what I'm trying to say is he still probably see himself playing for the next 8 years. Shit.
Well, I mean, okay, if you sign to a 3-year deal and you draft a quarterback,
don't say that, please. Don't say that.
Yeah, don't do that, man. I'm straight on that. I'm out on that one.
No, I'm just saying, like, if we're a team that we just did this with McCarthy, where we were rushing to get him out there, even though he wasn't ready. And now we fucked him. Why don't we just do it the right way, get a veteran, sign him for 3 years, and then have him develop? That's all you need to do.
Fuck a Baker Mayfield.
Baker, hey, say what you want.
What happens.
He has played well.
Baker Mayfield, he did shit.
It all depends also, too, if we got to see what happens with KOC. I mean,
yeah, we got to get him out the building first.
That's true.
Here's the scary part. Don't be shocked. Say the Vikings do well this year, and say Kyler Murray does well this year. The Vikings be the team to pay Kyler Murray.
No, I never went that far with the shit. Now
I would not shock me. Would not shock me.
Yep.
Oh, Mac Jones gonna be available too, though.
This is gonna be done. We don't want to make the same Sam Darnold mistake again.
TB Mac Jones gonna be available too.
Mac Jones is Matt Schaub.
Huh?
Mac Jones is Matt Schaub.
I'm sorry, but I'd rather take Mac Jones over Kyler.
I mean, the Vikings would sign if Kyler had a good year this year with the Vikings would sign him mistakenly.
They will break
don't
the bank
want
for
it to be what happened with Sam Darnold.
They don't want it to
I'd
be
rather
what
take
happened with Sam
Mac Jones
Darnold.
because one, he's a pocket passer like how the coach wants, and two, he can see over the field.
Man, fuck what the coach want. Fuck KOC.
We don't know what. The funny thing is, we don't even know who's going to be the coach next year.
Yep.
You can say that all you want. Fuck KOC, but if he's the coach, he's the coach.
But you talking about next year though?
Next year.
I've been trying to get this man fired for 4 years. You talking about next? Fuck a damn KOC.
He's. That's why Teasley kind of worries me. Because he's in locksmith. He's in lockstep with him, and that bugs me.
Man, Teasley better stand on motherfucking business if we don't win no playoff game this year.
So
well, this is why I question the timing of when they hired him, because he was not a part of the. Now, I'm not saying we drafted bad, but he wasn't a part of the draft. He wasn't really a part of free agency. He kind of came in after all of it, and I don't understand the concept.
I was saying he get a pass. He get a pass.
Hire that guy. Hire him 3 days after the end of the NFL season and give him a full free agency, a full off season to do it the way he wants to do it.
But Colin,
3 months later.
Colin, what makes any kind of sense since the Wilfs have taken over this team?
I know. But where?
Can we try Tim Connolly from the Timberwolves? At least he makes moves.
I mean,
I might want to Bill Guerin instead.
Or Bill Guerin.
Just because Bill definitely don't care about the name on the back of the jersey. He cares about the front.
Well, we'll see.
That's a big problem.
We'll see if they re-sign Quinn Hughes, if how he feels about that. But yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying, like, I feel like we need to stop worrying about the back of the name instead of the front of the name.
It sounds like Hughes is going to sign. I think they're trying to get his brother up here too.
Yeah, I think the problem is it's the link of the contract, TB. That's what the problem is.
That's what I thought. Yeah, it's the length.
I mean, what's he asking for? 8?
Well, I think. I think it's not him. The problem is he wants less years and he wants to re-up, and I think he wants to be able to go where his brothers are. But the problem is we want to lock him up for a longer deal, and then that way try to link it up to where his brothers, when their contract expires, get them over here.
Would you trade Kaprizov for Jack Hughes?
For who?
Would you trade Kaprizov for Jack Hughes?
I keep Kaprizov.
Honestly, I would probably say yes, and I like Kaprizov, but I mean, like, sometimes he's there and sometimes he's not.
Yeah, man, I don't know who y'all even talking about.
Kirill Kaprizov is like a stud player for the Wild.
I think I would because we have Boldy.
Yeah. I think you've built up enough around, but okay, enough about the Wild.
Anyway, what I was going to say is, though, how you going to try to sit there and tell me you want walking to him or limping to him Wentz back in the purple?
What do you mean?
From what I heard,
you were saying earlier about, like, you know, draft a rookie quarterback and then bring Wentz back and then let him sit. If you have Wentz come back, he ain't gonna be sitting very long.
Why you say that? Oh, because you're gonna get hurt.
Yeah. Probably gonna get hurt week 3.
No, that was just like an example though, because they were trying to sell me on a fucking Baker Mayfield for $55 million. Oh, we not doing that.
The money it shouldn't be an issue. The money's gonna go up every year, no matter what.
And it dictates.
Spencer Rattler. Yeah.
What have the Vikings done to draft a quarterback that would give you confidence that we can sign a veteran for 3 years?
Bring in, hey, Colin. That's why I was telling y'all earlier. Sean McDermott, he knows to identify quarterbacks. He hired a staff.
Sean McDermott?
Bro, why y'all keep on? Bro, he the one put the staff together for Josh Allen. It was him.
He put Dable in place. Dable got everything out of Allen. That was Dable. That was Dable.
Okay, who hired Dable?
Bean.
You guys give KOC so much shit. Sean McDermott chokes every playoff season. So why the fuck do you want him?
Come on, man. Sean McDermott, KOC not even in the same boat. Don't even put them together.
Here's what I would say: is you're gonna run into the same issue, though.
McDermott would be like having Zimmer again to me. It feels he'd have Zimmer again.
His offense was good. They just kept coming up.
Their offense was good because of Josh Allen. They got lucky with Josh Allen.
But you want him? Like, what the fuck?
Bro, Brian Dable, Sean McDermott hired Brian Dable, bro. You might hire Brian Dable.
Dean hired Dable.
And it was Sean McDermott's defense that always failed the Bills. Yeah, you want him?
Sarah, what you talking about, man? Like, what you talking about?
Whose defense was on the field when there was 13 seconds left?
Yeah, their defense was terrible.
They just got fucked up. They went against the best quarterback.
That was supposed to be McDermott's thing.
One of the best quarterback in NFL history. Shit.
Yeah, his defense keeps failing every year.
Sarah's saying he's a defensive coach, though, and their defense was terrible. Bro, they were winning with Allen.
Okay,
but if it would have been Trent Edwards, they would have won 3 games.
They both choke in the playoffs. So why do you want Sean McDermott? I don't get it.
They got screwed a couple of times, but yeah, they choke in the playoffs. They do.
Bro, he win playoff games, man.
He don't win the big game. He doesn't win the big game.
Bro, he going to get some shit over there in the AFC, man.
Hey, I don't care. You know what? Guess what?
You gotta win every now and then.
You know what? Put on your big boy pants and buck up.
And Colin.
You always move the goalposts to fit your narrative. So.
Yeah, ain't no narrative. KOC haven't won shit. What did we? How you?
Yeah, neither has McDermott. He always chokes in the playoffs. Yeah, you're sitting here boasting like we should get him. What has he done?
Well, Well, McDermott has won, but McDermott's won because of Josh Allen. Let's be real.
Hey, he won a playoff game, man. What is we saying?
The defense didn't win those games for him.
Should we give him a cookie for winning the playoff game? Are you trying to win the Super
Colin,
Bowl or a playoff
I'm
game?
looking at Google, Colin.
God damn.
It say Sean McDermott hired Brian Dable as his OC in 2018.
But where did Dable come from? The New England Patriots.
Okay.
Yeah, so the cycle don't ever change.
You said somebody else hired Brian Dable, though.
I mean, I would be okay with Dable. I would be okay with Dable, but I would rather keep Flores.
You know what? I'll take Dable before I take McDermott.
Yes.
That's cool with that. I got no issue with that. That's cool.
But I would take Flores over both.
But my whole issue is this, though. They mad at me by me saying Sean McDermott, and they whole kickback is he can't.
Here's my question. What side of the ball was Sean McDermott's specialty?
Yes,
defense.
Exactly.
Defense?
He was the D coordinator for Philadelphia.
He had some sorry-ass defenses in Buffalo. What the fuck happened?
Exactly. My fucking point.
And was he actually the coordinator for them, or was it Leslie Frazier?
No, it was Leslie Frazier. It was Leslie Frazier.
Yeah. So
no, it was
it was Leslie Frazier.
McDermott was the DC for the Eagles.
No, it was Leslie Frazier. It was Leslie Frazier.
Hold on, I'm gonna look that up.
Hiring McDermott would be like hiring KFC all over again. That's my point. I don't want him either.
Yeah, Leslie Frazier was the DC.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't.
We already had Leslie Frazier.
Yeah, I thought Frazier was the coach of the Vikings at that time. Hold on.
No, he was
no, Frazier.
Buffalo.
He was with Buffalo.
Buffalo.
Yep, he was with Buffalo.
I'm just saying, like, Sean McDermott at that point was just the overseer. I would not.
Sean McDermott was the defensive coordinator of the Eagles in 2009 and 10 before he got the job at Buffalo. I knew he was. He was the DC,
and those Eagle defenses sucked.
Yeah, they weren't that good.
No, they were not.
I'm just telling you that. But he was hired to be a defensive coach. That's the whole point. And his defense stuck with Buffalo. That's why I wouldn't want
O'Connell was hired to be an offensive coach.
I mean, their offense hasn't sucked, but it hasn't been nearly. I think people stroke O'Connell way too much for being the quarterback guru and all. They stroke him way too much.
That good coffee running though. Running that coffee.
Outside of the big flashy plays that go on ESPN highlights, the offense has sucked. Especially when you don't run the football.
It's one driving out.
Yeah, but then the offense disappears for 2 quarters.
That's what I'm saying. It's the opening drive and then out.
And sometimes they don't even show up in the opening. They're just there. They don't wake up until after halftime.
And they're down.
Here's the thing. The common denominator is if these coaches want to be successful, go back to old school, get you a good running back, get a good offensive line, and build your path to your running game.
Well,
that's how the coach is going to survive.
A guy I want to see the Vikings go after in the offseason because it pissed me off when they brought back Aaron Jones. I don't care if he came back on a reduced rate. It pissed me off that we brought him back.
You know what?
I wanted Gainwell because Gainwell played so well. You could have had Mason be the bowling ball every down back, and you could have had Gainwell, who's an amazing third down back, an incredible pass receiver, and a good blocker.
Probably wanted more money.
He wanted to go to Tampa, from what I've heard. But
I think the money also talks.
Well, that's fine. Then take the $5 million that you use on Aaron Jones. Throw more.
No, I think he probably wanted more than what Aaron Jones got.
He wanted more than Aaron Jones.
Aaron got 5. But
he probably wanted more than that.
We're not trying to pay that well.
And no team was going to
add $3 more million for him. Pay him.
Aaron Jones's only shot of playing this year was with the Vikings because no team was going to sign him because he stays hurt.
Maybe Green Bay, but that would have been it.
Green Bay was not going to bring him back.
He would have been a backup
for cheap.
They were not bring Green Bay would not bring him back.
Well, their running backs core is sucked. Their running back core behind Jacobs is worse than the Vikings. So,
and he's been banged up for the last couple of years.
Who is it?
I don't know.
I don't even know who it is.
Josh Jacobs.
I don't.
Aaron Jones would have made sense going back to Green Bay with his history, and then finishing his career that next
I
year.
don't think it would have worked because you would have had two banged up running backs. One that probably won't see the field right away this year. And just I don't know. I just think like we weren't gonna get any of the running backs that everybody thought were available because money talks and we were not gonna spend them.
Hold on, man. Hold on, cause these people said and told me Sean McDermott defense was ass. And I just had to look at some numbers. Since this man been in Buffalo, he had a top 5 defense 4 times. In 2019,
yeah, so what did they do in the playoffs? They
in 22 and 23.
You got to remember the division, because if you look at their division,
oh my
shit,
God,
they play 6 games against shit teams. You can pad your stats with that.
Okay,
you can.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Joe, let's be real here. When they got to the playoffs and played real teams, they got beat. So it's easy when you're crushing the Jets and the Dolphins.
But we know,
Patriots before they were building. It's easy. But
we know he can win playoff games. That's all I'm saying.
But he can't win.
He can win one.
He can't make it
Campbell. I compare McDermott to like Dan Campbell. You can win a playoff game.
But here's the problem, though.
I thought we were trying to win the Super Bowl. We're trying to win playoff games.
So okay, so hold on, wait. So TB, this is my issue, TB. So y'all telling me just because a head coach failed somewhere else without having playoff success, a lot of success, he can't go nowhere else and get success? And what y'all telling me?
I mean, what I'm saying is that we have a coach in Flores that has won with less talent, and we've got him in the building. So don't lose him.
Here's the thing. Yes, here's the thing. Yes, they can find success with the other team, but the numbers are against them because the coaches don't change their style. The coaches usually take what they have with the first team over to the second team. They never adjust. They never look at the personnel. They go with, okay, this is my program, and this is what I'm going to do. That's never going to be successful.
No.
You'll see that with Stefanski.
No.
And
Stefanski went to Atlanta, right?
All I'm saying is, if you don't want KOC because he can't win playoffs games, why do you want Sean McDermott when he always chokes in the playoffs too?
Bro, Sean McDermott got down there 15 playoff wins, man.
Yeah, and what has it gotten him?
Oh
Nothing.
My God, I'm done. Y'all taking KOC for what? That don't even make sense.
No, it does make sense.
How? KOC, he can't win in the playoff at all.
Yeah, and Sean McDermott can't make it to the Super Bowl. So what's the
Sarah doesn't like Sean McDermott. Check.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just saying that it's like hiring the same shit again because one can't get over the hump with his what generational quarterback.
Hey,
Here,
Sarah,
I will say that. I will hold on, Sarah. I will say this. I will say this as a comparison, Sarah. Back in the day, Andy Reid couldn't win the big one with Philly.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Hey, hold up. Let me say this right.
The bat signal's on.
Hey, because y'all on this motherfucker talking crazy. Because first off, though, me and Zoe might not agree on everything. But Sean McDermott is a hell of a fucking coach. You cannot get on here and say Sean McDermott did not win in the playoffs when majority of the time, Sean McDermott lost to who? Motherfucking Kansas City and Andy Reid.
Kansas City.
So what are we talking about here? He got over 15 playoff wins since he's been the fucking Buffalo Bills head coach. You cannot compare him with Kevin O'Connell, bro. You cannot do that.
I just said as an option, I would rather have Flores because he's in the building. That's all I'm saying.
Andy Reid couldn't get over the hump.
So this is why I don't understand though. Like Sarah,
Does John McDermott not have a generational quarterback?
No.
Does he not have a generational quarterback?
And he did too. I mean, Andy Reid had Donovan McNabb, so I mean,
yeah, he did.
And they got to the Super Bowl. But look though, Sarah, you gotta look at it like this though, right? We really can't compare Kevin O'Connell to a lot of other coaches.
I'm not comparing them. I'm just saying that.
Sarah, let me finish.
If you don't want KOC, then I don't want McDermott either.
Sarah, let him finish.
Let me finish. Because the reason why I'm saying you can't compare Kevin O'Connell to other coaches is because we've never seen a coach go 0-2 in the playoffs, go into his 5th year, start almost 4 quarterbacks every season, and still keep his job.
I know one, Marvin Lewis.
Actually, you know what?
No, Marvin Lewis has the same fucking quarterback.
We actually did that with the Vikings with Denny Green's first 4 years.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying?
Yeah, they wanted his ass out of here.
Kevin O'Connell should have got fired, bro. It's like
McDermott was 8-8 in the playoffs.
I would take Sean McDermott any day of the week, but the guy that I feel is going to be the next Minnesota Vikings head coach, Zoe-N, it's going to be Brian Dable.
Yeah,
and the reason why it's going to be Brian Dable, the reason why it's going to be Dable is because of this reason right here. Cam Ward looked like ass last year, right? If Brian Dable shows that he can bring Cam Ward from being ass and being a better quarterback in his league, he's going to get another head coaching job because now he's proved that he can develop a quarterback. And we all know quarterbacks drive the league. That means he developed Josh Allen. He did good with fucking Jackson Dart, and now he developed Cam Ward.
He did okay with Daniel Jones too.
You know what he did? Daniel Jones won a playoff game with Daniel Jones.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
He beat Kevin O'Connell.
No, I wouldn't be against Dable. I wouldn't be against it.
No,
I'm telling you, that's
I'm not against Dable either.
That's who it's gonna be, man. It's like we gotta stop arguing about this shit and let's get back down to accountability.
Well, D-Woods, let me ask you a question. Would it be J.J. McCarthy that is the guy that he has
That's what I was going to go with right there.
It might be.
It might be. Yeah.
It might be. It might be.
Because you know what? You still got McCarthy on that contract. You bring Dable up here. Dable has proven he can do more with a quarterback than KLC ever could.
Yep.
You keep McCarthy.
Yeah, you gonna keep McCarthy. And
so it's down to Flores and Dable. It's pretty much what we're all saying.
It's gonna be Dable because blow Flores out. Flores will all that so off, and management ain't going.
Oh, that's right.
Management's not gonna care.
That's right.
They're not gonna care about Flores' defense being so good. They're gonna say you and Kevin O'Connell ran this whole offseason and y'all still didn't do shit. Therefore,
but D-Woods, my question though is if the defense is still as
it doesn't matter.
You know what though? They'll bring somebody else in here because here's the thing: that toxic environment that D-Woods is talking about was also caused by Brian Flores and KLC. They both put the knife in Cam's back.
Because
Quasi. Yeah, they gave him that Caesar job.
Brian Flores basically said he wasn't going to sign another contract as long as Quasi was the GM. That's what he said. He pulled that shit. So therefore, if this team is not successful next year, he going too, regardless of how good this defense is.
Well, isn't he under contract?
It don't matter.
No, I'm saying that, and like, couldn't you trade him?
Oh,
no, they just gonna let him go.
Would we arguably say that the biggest problem with this organization is the owners?
Yes, I've been saying that. Nobody's listening. I've been saying that. I brought it up when I said stability.
Would you say owners or owner, since the other one is not in his right mind for health reasons?
He got it.
No, you know what? It's owners because this all started with Ziggy and Mark. Now that Ziggy is not mentally with us anymore, it falls on Mark.
I'm just saying,
but it was still Ziggy and Mark.
With the owners, they don't know how to rebuild a team. They always want to stay in mediocrity, trying to win games. That's why they can never fully rebuild. So they're going to have to.
Kevin Garnett and Joe Mauer need to just pool their money and buy them.
Because here's the thing: you rebuild means lose money. That's what the rebuild means. Yeah. You're not selling tickets. Rebuild means
you don't win games.
Building off money. Even the Titans rebuild every damn year, and they still can afford a new stadium. Rebuild.
I mean, people are going to buy the tickets no matter what, even if it's not.
Yeah, they will.
Here's the thing, though. Here's the funny part. This is the whole thing. Yeah, the Wilfs got their stadium, right? That motherfucker was paid off 5 years ago. So any money that the Wilfs are making goes into their pockets.
Free money.
Free
my point
money.
Is that you can rebuild and you're not going to lose money. I don't know what they're so scared of.
But the Wilfs are scared of that because they think, oh, no, we rebuild, we're going to lose fans. No, you're not. If the product is still good and you're still rebuilding, people are going to pay to see it.
Why not be an owner that just hires people to do the best thing that they can for an organization? I'm not asking them. They're not asking me to sell them real estate in New Jersey. That's how they made their money.
Here's a bit. Okay, so
people that don't know about
people need to take this in consideration. I brought this up. Everybody thinks the Wilfs are these great fucking business owners. Do you know the motherfuckers got sued by a former business partner in New Jersey and lost? They're paying that motherfucker right now. The Wilfs aren't football people. They don't. No, you got all this property. You've bought all this property in the Twin Cities, but yet you can't even build a home. No. They don't come to Minnesota unless it's game day. And then they're gone right after the press conference. Other than that, Monday through Friday, they're never in Minnesota. So who's running the show out there? Kevin O'Connell.
Yeah. Well, let's hope that Teasley has a set. I'm just hoping he does.
Only thing Teasley's done so far is hire a new scouting team. That's all I've heard. Everything else I've heard, he's in lockstep with fucking Kevin O'Connell, which is what bothers me.
So you feel like
maybe that's what we wanted anyways?
It was almost like the first year with O'Connell there, with Kwesi being in lockstep with, hey, we're just trying to get rid of a toxic environment.
Here's the thing. When they hired Kevin O'Connell, this is what bothers me. Only thing Kevin O'Connell wanted to do was call plays. He wanted to be the head coach and call plays. Yeah. That's all he wanted to do. As time went on, he got more power. And it went
to this in the back of Camel's Silver Mental Crush.
I know, but this is right now. This is if you're a true Viking fan, this is actually what you want. So you want him to have the power, so that way, if he falls on his sword, there's nobody to blame but himself. This ultimately is going to be his victory or his demise.
But here's my thing. Who's going to have the balls to call him out? Because there's nobody in the Twin Cities calling him out on any of his bullshit. And the first one that does not get access to the team at all. Somebody's got to get there and publicly call him out on his bullshit, and that hasn't happened yet.
ATB, you got to think about it like this. You're not going to need to call him out because if this team goes belly up in his ass, he's going to be fired anyway. Because if you look at the schedule, if you start 0-2 in the division, and if you go 2-3 or whatever at the start of the season, people are going to be calling for a job because he created everything.
You can't have another 9-8 season. You can't have another 9-8 season.
No. And here's a bigger thing. For him to be such this offensive genius and quarterback guru, and he got the quarterback he wanted, he needs to have a top 10 offense.
Exactly.
He needs to have, honestly, he can't even have another one of them 12, 13 win seasons to me. Because if it don't result in playoff wins, it ain't going to matter.
You know what, though? Exactly. Only thing him winning 13 games, you know what that does? That delays the inevitable.
It doesn't.
That's all
how I look at it, Tony, it doesn't matter if he wins 13 games this year. If he goes to the playoffs and loses again, he's going to get fired anywhere it goes because you're just repeating the same process. And if anybody on this panel listened to Mark Wilf when he had his press conference not too long ago, he said patience is not infinite. And that's a shot at everybody.
Not infinite. He hasn't had any patience at all.
I'm telling you.
No, then if it's me, if he's got years left on his deal, I would try to trade his ass.
Who? KLC?
You could.
Somebody will take him.
Interesting.
They glaze him in the media. Somebody will gladly take him if you trade him.
Yeah, but if somebody does their homework like what the Vikings don't do, they're not going to hire him.
So trust me, somebody will hire him. Hell, the Jets could probably hire him.
But he wouldn't last a day in New York. New York would. You know that shit he pulls here in Minnesota would not work in New York.
He probably wouldn't, but you know what? When you trade him, it ain't your problem no more. It's theirs.
That is facts.
Yeah, but even the Jets ain't that stupid.
I don't know.
They're pretty stupid.
Pretty stupid.
They are pretty stupid. I don't know.
They are pretty stupid, but I don't know if they.
As long as Woody Johnson owns that team, if there's a bad owner, he's probably 1 or 2 in the league. So,
yeah, and he's New York and the Wilson, New Jersey. What does that tell you about that area? Damn.
Well, also TB, they live and breathe off of what Parcells tells them too, because they are Giants fans at heart. You already know their theory is like those guys. Have a 9-win season, get in the playoffs, and see what happens. But that shit ain't working.
They work for Jim Fossil.
It worked for
Jim Fossil. And then they got smoked by the Ravens.
It worked for Eli Manning twice.
It only worked for the Giants one time, and they got lucky because when they played the Niners in the championship game, Montana got hurt.
Yeah.
That's the only reason it worked. And if Norwood makes that field goal, they ain't saying that shit. Bottom line. So I mean this whole philosophy of the Wilfs ever since they got up here. Face it, they only bought this team because they knew they could make money off the real estate. That's the only reason they bought this team.
They own everything at TCO, don't they?
Yep, they own everything around the stadium.
Around TCO.
The hotel
and TCO is all theirs. The hotel is all theirs. That's all theirs. You know,
that's why initially they didn't. Initially, the stadium wasn't going to be in Minneapolis. They wanted to put it somewhere else and then have
Arden Hills.
monopoly.
Arden Hills.
You wanted it in Arden
And
monopoly.
the stadium's paid for, so everything that they make off of like SummerSlams, concerts, that all goes to them.
Well, that was why they wanted in Arden Hills too, because they have the whole infrastructure of that whole area where that prison was.
No, it was the ammunitions plant.
Ammunition.
Oh.
Yeah.
It was the ammunition plant.
It was right by 35 or 36. Like it was.
The problem was that was federal land, and so the feds came up and said it was contaminated. So then they moved it right back to Minneapolis. They were going to put it in Blaine too, but
on that land.
It's government land, so they'll say whatever they want to say to keep motherfuckers from buying it.
Yeah, because but it ain't contaminated. At least armory trucks go in and out of there.
Contaminated.
Where MetLife Stadium is, that land's contaminated, got dead bodies and dumped waste.
Dead bodies all over the place. Jimmy Hoffa.
Mafia bodies up in
Jimmy
there.
Hoffa is somewhere over there.
Yeah, mafia bodies up in there.
The motherfucker quick. I mean, so
now?
Yeah, that's where MetLife is.
Yep.
Yeah, MetLife, the old Meadowlands. That was basically a dumping ground for everything, including bodies.
Yeah,
you don't know how many
bodies
are buried there.
Half his bodies there.
Yeah, that was the old Met. That's where the old Met and the old stadium is where they thought it was. So
yep.
TB.
Yeah, what's up?
Huh. Hey, can we just all agree that this is going to be an interesting season, and we all as Viking fans got to hold this team accountable going forward? Like, that's the key thing.
I'm excited about the young players on defense. I'm excited to watch them play.
I don't care about this season.
Colin,
yeah.
Don't be too excited. They won't be playing, bro.
You don't think Demings and
hell no. Has Brian Flores ever played anybody else besides Ivan Pace?
Why not?
I mean, it took him a little while to play Dallas Turner, but
bro, you don't play rookies, man. I'm calling it for what it is.
D Woods,
I'm literally trying to tell you.
D Woods, we're trying to bring some positivity here. When you bring,
I'm trying to tell you.
All I'm saying is, Tony. All I'm hearing, all this talk about demons and all these guys.
No, Dominique Orange.
These motherfuckers won't be playing. They will not be playing when the season starts.
All I'm saying is, this season,
he's got to. You know what it is.
They got to play Gold Day and Orange.
They got to
play. They don't have to play him. They don't have to, bro. That's why they got.
They don't have to. Who are they going to play?
They're going
Somebody
to play them old boys.
Yep.
They're going to
the
play
old
them
heads.
old boys.
The old heads.
They are looking. They are looking on the waiver wire for an edge rusher still.
Yeah,
exactly.
It's
them
going
old
to be
heads.
a gang of old guys. Hey, I'm going to put it like this, though, because Zoe betting man, out of all the rookies combined, they'll probably get close to 300 snaps combined. All of them. Watch.
Whoa.
Watch. Because what Brian Flores does in training camp, he plays the rookies in training camp, the rest of veterans. He's done that for the past 3 seasons.
But we don't have that many veterans. That's the problem.
Well, and 2 of his veterans are hurt right now.
2 of his veterans are hurt.
And one of his veterans is probably gonna retire unless he begs him to come back.
He gonna be back too. His old ass gonna be back too. Watch.
You think Harrison Smith is really
say that?
I'm telling you, Colin. Don't
He's
get
pulling
too
a straight hand right now.
I won't be surprised, but
don't get
pulling
too
a straight
high
hand right now.
on these young players, man. Don't get too high, bro, because they won't be playing. They will not be playing.
That's why I keep telling y'all, just take this season for what it is. Don't get overhyped about the wins and the losses.
I don't care about that.
Next year.
I don't care about that.
You're right.
I'm still watching them, but I'm also paying attention to the other teams in the league too. So I'm gonna follow. But
hey, guess what?
What up?
I got one question for you.
What?
Whose house?
Oh boy, here we go.
Rams house. I always got my Rams, baby.
He already got his season tickets.
But that's Zoe, that's good for you because you know what, you can always fall back on the Lions and you're all good.
Yeah, he good.
Yeah, that's true, Zoe. He's got a point there.
Hey, the Minnesota Natives, they can't do nothing, dog. All they got is the Vikings.
Yo,
I live in Florida.
I can retire. I can just say fuck it and be done with it and just watch it.
Hey, look at this. This is Florida. I live in Florida. See?
Okay.
See?
So you got the Dolphins?
No, I got the Bucks. I got the Bucks.
Or Jackson.
There's an old guy. I'll tell you what. There's an old guy the Vikings may go after is Vita Vea. How about that? Let's say they go after Vita Vea.
It's it's fine with me. I wouldn't want to have it any other way other than like winning here. I'm not gonna jump bandwagon, go some other team. This is what it's what I inherited. You know what? And like I said,
I signed up for this misery, and I'm going down with this misery.
Well, I got more years behind me than ahead of me. I'm not going to waste it cheering for a fucking team that doesn't want to try to win a Super Bowl. I'm just not.
We all need to focus our attention as Minnesotans on the Minnesota Lynx because they are a fucking dynasty.
Yep.
Minnesota Lynx, baby. Let's go.
I'm watching
it. They're the best team in the WNBA by a mile. Let's go.
They just got to get over that hump in the postseason. You got to get over the hump. The injuries bug has just been kicking their butt.
The Lynx have won.
No, but I'm saying like the injury bug the last 2 seasons have killed them in the postseason.
I mean, they got screwed against the Liberty. They got screwed.
I know. I saw it. I watched it. I was at those games.
Why was anybody surprised? It's New York.
Yeah, I know.
I was at those games. Well, hell,
TB,
the only thing you got to know is when they lost to the Liberty in the championship game, the final one. Look no further than what the owner was wearing. She was wearing the damn New York Skyline outfit.
It was the commissioner.
Yeah, wearing the New York Skyline outfit.
Yeah.
Leave you.
She is.
Yeah, she is a monster.
She is. I mean, and now you got Collier back. They're the best team.
Wait a minute. Didn't Olivia shut down Caitlin Clark?
She did.
Yeah, and then McBuckets had 43 the other night.
She did.
And Caitlin Clark fans are starting to be fucking annoying as hell too. Like I'm like, this is why
not as bad as Angel Reese fans, but yeah.
Hey, now here's the other thing that's messed up. Now I bet if Dallas had to redo the draft over again, I wonder if they would still do it the way they did it and drafted AZ Flood first over Miles. But then again, you know what? Maybe they needed that position. We needed a point guard no matter what.
Well, we had one in Courtney Williams, but
not a true point guard though. She's a true point guard.
Yeah,
this is about Angel Reese for getting Olivia Miles.
Angel Reese is that's a whole nother conversation. I am not an Angel Reese person at all.
Well, that's how we got Olivia Miles though.
Yep.
That's how we got her.
Dude knows way too much about WNBA. Yeah, I know, bro.
Yeah, there's a little girl in my house, so
we're talking about Minnesota teams that win the WNBA. That's who wins in Minnesota.
Yeah, that's the only team that's. Oh, here's another thing, though. But get this, Colin. The Minnesota Vixen won the women's football championship.
Oh, really?
And the Minnesota Frost won the women's hockey.
That's true.
2 years in a row, 2 back-to-back champions.
I guess we just gotta start. We gotta support women's sports.
CB, is the Minnesota Monsters still playing? Or are they out? Or is that done?
Monsters are out. They just announced today that Willie Howard is their head coach and GM. They just announced it today.
Wow.
So I think they're staying in Duluth.
They win, but they don't win enough. They don't get to the title.
I wonder if they're going to. I don't think they're going to try to move down here to the Twin Cities. I think they're going to stay in Duluth, but we'll see.
I know this is a Viking show. How do you guys feel about Ball being the point guard of the Timberwolves now? I love it.
This ain't no fucking Minnesota show.
Well, we're making it one.
No.
It was earlier. It was like a Lions show earlier.
Yeah.
It's a fucking Viking.
You were glazing up on.
Well, all we're doing, I mean, we're just going in circles.
Campbell on the hot seat. Is Campbell on the hot seat?
Campbell sucks, and we don't know what we're doing, and we're
talking about we're talking about the sports in Minnesota that are winning, and they just happen to be women.
This is how this got to this point.
Because the men can't do shit up here.
No. We'll switch it then. Zoe, who are the coaches on the hot seat?
Yeah, I like the.
Give me 5. Give me 5 right now.
Oh, what?
2 are in the division.
5 coaches in the hot seat.
We know Shanahan's on there. I kind of got to agree with that one now.
Yeah.
Campbell should be on there as well.
No, they ain't gonna put him on there yet.
He should be on there.
But I think LaFleur and O'Connell should be.
You should put Campbell on there.
No, the line gonna give him another year.
Harbaugh should be on there.
So
Harbaugh should be on there.
Jim Harbaugh, really?
Yep.
Jim Harbaugh. You talking about Chargers?
Yeah.
No, they're not.
Too early. Too early to pull the plug on that.
How many years has he been there?
This is his third year.
This is the third year.
Some coaches don't get that many years.
Not that close.
You gonna fire on them hard?
And most likely he signed a 4 or 5 year deal.
Why would you fire Harbaugh for?
Yeah, Harbaugh has got more of a leash than that. I mean, unless they have the worst record in the NFL this year, there's no way Harbaugh gets fired.
Bro, look how long they kept Brandon Staley bum ass.
Yeah, they stuck with Staley way too long.
Yeah.
You're like the Bengals when they had Marvin Lewis. They stayed with him for 30 years. It didn't matter.
Way too long for Marvin Lewis.
Way too long for Marvin Lewis.
They were way too long with Jeff Fisher too. He lived off that one damn Super Bowl.
Taylor wasn't even the reason why they did it. I mean, it was Burrow and it was just Burrow.
Yeah,
that's what.
I'm saying, like, same thing with Jeff Fisher. He lived off of that damn one Super Bowl appearance for his damn near his entire career.
Well, that's ownership though. That's Bud
Adams. That's what a lot of teams do. All it takes is one Super Bowl, and they'll hang on to you forever.
Well, look at the Steelers. I mean, they've only had 3 coaches in 60 years.
Lovie Smith, unfortunately, didn't get that. He was pretty much done after he had his.
Lovie got screwed by the Bears.
Lovie got screwed,
and Caldwell got screwed by the Colts.
Yeah, I hate the way the Bears did Lovie.
They both did.
I'd rather have any one of those 2 guys here. As opposed to we have
Caldwell got screwed. Who was it that got screwed by the Lions? Was that Caldwell?
Yeah, it's Caldwell.
Caldwell.
I think they bring in Matt Patricia after that, and Matt Patricia got fired right away.
By the Colts and the Lions.
Yeah.
Because when Dungy retired, he got screwed by the Colts.
Just because you. Here's the thing: just because you were in a Super Bowl winning staff doesn't mean you make a good coach.
Yes,
it doesn't.
Just like Zoe-N was on a national All-American
0-16
team, but he wasn't a good safety.
Steichen should be on the hot seat too.
Who went 0-16?
Here's a bitch about Zoe-N.
Right.
Zoe-N got a Super Bowl ring.
Yeah, he
Don't
did.
Nick Muse.
That was correct. Yeah.
And Nick Muse got a Super Bowl ring.
Who he got one with?
Philly.
Oh.
They both did.
Yep. They both did with Philly.
Dude wasn't the Lions head coach when he went 0-16.
That was Matt Patricia.
Who was their head?
No, it was I forgot what his name is right now. He was a D coordinator.
It was the guy. It was the guy with Mariucci. Not Mariucci though. The guy before
Caldwell. It was the D coordinator guy.
The O coordinator from Philly who sucked.
Yeah.
What was his name?
Morning
Morning Wing.
No, not him. It was somebody else. I'm trying to think of his name.
Morning Wing.
I thought they went 0-16 twice.
No, they did it once.
No, they only did it once.
It was Morningweg, I'm pretty sure.
We have to look that up. So look that up.
They went 0-16.
It was the Browns and the Lions.
It was
that went
Morningweg.
It would Rob. It would Rob.
Marinelli. That's who it was.
I
Yeah,
didn't
who
even heard
was?
him.
I knew it wasn't the other guy. I knew it was Marinelli.
Jim Caldwell won 10 games.
Ain't this the bitch though? The Lions won all their preseason games and lost all their regular season games that year.
Yeah.
That's why people don't care about preseason games.
They were trying to make the playoffs that year too.
Yep.
What up, though, Wood?
That's probably, you know what? That's probably why Zoe left and went to the Vikings after that. He just couldn't deal with it. And now that they're good again, he going back.
That was what, 2008?
Yeah, 08.
Ben was bad. They just got good.
They got good with Caldwell. Caldwell put it there.
And they did Caldwell ball.
Hey, Zoe, I got a question for Colin real quick.
Yeah.
Because I got to defend my boy Scene.
Okay.
Right? So this is why the Vikings have problems, right? So you said Louis Scene was bad, it was a bust. It is what it is right now, right?
Yes.
Do you think that Louis Scene would have played better if Harrison Smith wasn't in the way?
No, because he can't even make it on the roster.
No, sir. This is a football question right now for Colin. Because I want you to think about it. Because if you think about Louis Scene, what he did in Georgia, he played majority of the time in the box as like a safety / linebacker, right? And who's the player in the Vikings right now is trying to do the same thing? Fucking Jamal Adams. So what I'm saying is though, a lot of these young players in the past couple of years, they never panned out because these coaches never played them.
So I'll answer your question, Woods. They did. So the reason why I think he failed and some of these other guys failed, they didn't use them to their successful style of play. Exactly. When he was doing well, it was doing things that he knew how to do.
Yeah,
they tried to change up who he was.
Reading and reacting, bro. That's what he was good at.
Yeah, they tried to change him to something he wasn't.
Yep.
You know what though?
Here's my thing with Louis Scene. Here's my biggest thing.
Okay, Colin, there you go.
Here's my thing with the whole thing. We should have never have traded down in that draft to begin with. We had a shot at two guys that one is an all-pro every year and another one got a huge contract with Philadelphia. The guy I wanted was Jordan Davis. It's not even a question.
I get that though, Colin.
No, we can't deal with that now.
But seen as a player, here, part of the problem with seen as a player is this. Who was the defensive coordinator with the Vikings when we drafted Scene?
Donatello. But though, Colin, this is what I'm saying though, right? Like when you got a coach like Brian Flores who wants all of his players to be able to play multiple positions and be hybrids of each other, you can't have a player like Louis Scene on that roster because all he wants to do is read and react and play downfield.
I understand that, but the thing is, I mean, you can be a victim of circumstance too. I mean, they had Donatello. They didn't have Flores there.
So
he didn't fit at all.
What about Ed Ingram on the offense side of the ball?
You know what though? That injury fucked with him.
Yes.
Yeah.
He was never the same.
I'm not denying that.
When he got hurt, he couldn't come home right away. He was stuck in Europe.
Yeah. And I got another one for you though, Colin. What about No Shine Wright? The Vikings traded for him, and he couldn't get on the field.
That was because we got rid of Booth because we hated Booth. By the way, the second pick in that draft.
But he led the league in picks the next year and picked us off twice.
He did. And I think the Vikings as an organization have screwed up with players and let them go.
It's a lot of bullshit
I understand,
on,
but Scene hasn't done anything. But I mean, Lisa Wright at least did something. Scene never did anything. Scene never did anything.
We're too quick to pull the trigger. We don't like to develop young talent. We always bring in the old guys.
No, I'm not saying that we do, but I'm saying that Scene with the team that he was on, even when he was on the team, they were even saying like he wasn't even making the special teams. Like he wasn't even being put in there.
This is why
But is that his fault though? Is that his fault?
Colin, and this is why I always give pushback on the Kyle Hamilton situation. And people say I'm crazy. If the Vikings would have drafted Kyle Hamilton, I'm not even sure he would have been playing as much in Baltimore. because Donatello probably wouldn't have played him where he was going to play, and then Flores wouldn't have played him because he was going to be young. So sometimes circumstance works better when you go to another team that's going to actually play to your strengths.
I don't disagree, but has he done it? Has he done anything? Is my question. He's gone to other teams. What has he done?
Well, when you behind the 8 ball, you can never get. You can never get back.
That's not necessarily true. I mean, Baker was behind the 8 ball when he was in Cleveland.
But Baker's a quarterback, number overall pick, though. That's different.
Darnold was behind the 8 ball as a quarterback, and he turned it around. Like
he was the number one pick.
Quarterback,
bro. He was the number one pick.
That's quarterback. That's quarterbacks.
Number one drafted pick.
I mean,
that's quarterbacks. They're gonna always give you a chance because you're a quarterback. Look at James Winston.
Well, okay, here. You want secondary? Fine. Pac-Man Jones with Cincinnati or with Tennessee.
Pac-Man Jones was
had
good,
all
though.
kinds of trouble. And then he goes to Cincinnati
Pac
and he goes to Dallas.
Yeah, Pac-Man was good though.
He was always good.
He was, but he got in trouble though. He got in trouble.
No, we can't account.
Another
we can't
part
bring in
of
trouble. We gotta talk about.
We talk about the field, on the field, just on the field.
On the field. Because
if you're signing a guy, if you're signing a guy, that's the point. Like it's totally circumstantial. We never know. We'll never know what scene could have been.
Okay, so
and then my other thing is there's no guarantee that even if we would have got somebody else overseen, that they would have played either.
Well, Jordan Davis would have been my pick. Jordan Davis was my pick. I was like, I would have been like running to the podium for Jordan Davis.
Well, I know, but if they have a certain scheme on how they want to run, there's no guarantee those guys would have panned out.
There's no guarantee. So Colin, what about Ed Ingram?
I don't know. That one on that contract. I thought. Well, here's my thing with Ingram. I felt like he was a reach for where we picked him. I had no problem with picking him, but he was a reach.
But
now he's an all-pro now.
He's an all-pro. I know. So that's on the Vikings. That's on the Vikings.
And Will Fries can't play.
No. I'm reserving my right with Will Fries until they have their healthy offense line that was intended to go in with him around him. Healthy O'Neal.
Hey, this is gonna be my Colin, this is gonna be my theme all season. No excuses. No excuses,
I get it,
bro. No excuses.
I get it. I mean, if it fries, it fries. It's what it was. So
here's
the problem of the offensive line. Here's the problem of the offensive line. You've now got your guard and your tackle settled. But the most important position on that offensive line, you fucked up by having a player who is not a center being the full-time center.
How is that center from Cincinnati doing? Gerhard?
I haven't heard a word out of him. I haven't heard a word out of him.
Is he playing?
Just like
or even Jurgens? Or Jurgens
Jurgens messed up once overseas and he never got the job back. That's all that happened.
I don't know. I'm asking. I don't know. So
no, Jurgens
I haven't heard anything out of.
He messed up on some kind of blocking scheme, and then Kevin O'Connell basically said he can't play. He's not.
I'm just gonna wait till
to the bench.
End of the season for you guys to tell me what our record is. I'm not even watching this season.
Oh, I think
a record for this year coming.
She asked what we thought about the record this year.
Yeah, I'm not
7-10.
When the season ends, just tell me how we
I never heard that.
Oh, I will tell you right now. I don't have to wait till the season end. I can tell you right now. I think the record's going to be.
He said John Elway.
The Vikings record this season is going to be 7-10.
Oh man!
If it is, the JOC is going to be out the door.
I'm rolling with 7-10.
I think the best they'll do. Hey, I think the best case scenario is that they'll do what they did last year, and he'll get fired. The worst case scenario is, to me, they'll win 6 games.
I think the worst case scenario is if they win 10 wins and do 1 game better, and he keeps his job and they go to the playoffs.
We're just recycling. Then it's just repeating the bullshit.
That's
repeating the bullshit. You got to do better, man. You got to make a step in the right direction.
You don't have to tell me that. I already know that, but I'm saying that this is what they're going to do.
And the Wilfs will be all over the radio and shit talking about it successful. PA will be blowing fucking KOC like he always does, and it'll be just as
what?
I know that's D Wood's boy. I don't care.
Hey, I'm not saying it about him. That's how Tony feel about him. It is what it is, man.
I ain't never. You know what? This was before D Woods even met the man. I didn't like the motherfucker from the start. So I didn't like him 30 years ago when he was on the radio. So it ain't changed. It's actually gotten worse.
I think there's one advantage of living in Florida is you don't have to hear it.
But like D Woods has said, the narrative has to change. Fans have to be the ones to force the change.
Yes.
And
hold
the
this team
press,
accountable, bro.
they got to hold this team accountable.
And that's the reason why I'm telling you Kevin O'Connell named Kyler Murray the fucking quarterback today, because he started to feel the heat. You got all these different videos of all these different, social media people and people that's really with the league, like Chase Daniels and Rappaport. All these people was calling Kevin O'Connell out for not having no quarterback ready, and both your quarterbacks looking like.
Put it this way: if this team goes into week 1 and they come out lethargic and look bad, I'll give you a scenario. If they come out against the Packers in the opener like they did Tampa Bay in the opener 2 years ago, all hell's gonna break loose.
Well, I already told you in my wins prediction that they were, I predicted them losing, I think, the first either 2 out of the 3 games to start.
First of all, you're going into. First of all, I don't even know who the Packers have, let alone who they are. There's no way you
It don't matter. It don't matter.
It's still us, TB. Didn't you? Hey, TB, didn't you just say that we don't run the ball?
Yeah.
So there, it doesn't. It doesn't matter.
TB.
We struggled to beat Tennessee and Jacksonville a couple years ago, even with.
I was at the Jacksonville game. That was ugly as shit. And that was with Darnold. That was ugly as shit. Darnold. That was the game where I was like, I'm fine with not signing Darnold.
Yo, Jonathan Gannon is the DC. He gonna do what the best that he can to make Kyler look bad.
He's gonna make Kyler look like a fucking clown. He's gonna make Kyler look like a clown.
The advantage is they don't have Micah Parsons though. They don't have Micah.
It ain't even gonna matter. It ain't gonna matter.
Yeah, it mattered last year when Micah wasn't there. That was a totally different team without Micah Parsons.
Different DC.
Totally different
DC now.
It's a different DC though.
Watch. And he got something to prove.
Well, who on defense do they have though? Outside of Micah,
it doesn't.
Colin,
I'm telling you, it's not going to matter. He's going to figure some shit out to make Kyler look bad because Kyler got him fired.
It's not hard. It is not hard to defend Kyler Murray.
No,
man, we're gonna beat the shit out the Packers week 1.
Let's bet, Zoe. Let's bet, Zoe. Put a dub on it, Zoe.
How many, Zoe? How many?
Put a dub
Zoe,
on it.
We can.
I don't want to hear like we're gonna win. I want to hear you say what's the spread. How many points we gonna beat them by then? That's what I want to hear.
Man,
don't move the goalposts. Don't say we gonna win by that.
No. Why does it matter about the spread? A win is a win.
Yeah, what you mean? We gonna get the
W. No, you do. Wait. No. You just said we were gonna beat the ass. So if that means we're gonna beat the ass, it ain't about like we won the game, we beat the ass. No, when you say we beat the ass, it's gonna be like when we played the Bengals last year. We beat them. What was it? We had 40-some points, 50 points.
No, you could beat people as you could beat people as many ways on that football field.
Hey, though, cause and effect. I'm gonna give you the prediction. Vikings lose. Here's gonna be the score: 34-17. Matthew Golden will go for 150 yards and a touchdown. Jacobs will go for 2 touchdowns. Watch. Y'all watch.
And Miles, I'm not being a sourpuss. It's called being a realist.
That deep money.
It's like I'm not saying it to be an asshole. I'm calling it out because that's what it is.
We bought the dog. Man, I ain't got no fake. Jordan Love ain't shit.
34-17 Packers.
Boy, please. Fuck.
So keep one thing in mind. The only thing that separated us from winning and losing that game not that long ago was if your boy that you love so much, Watson, if you'd have caught them 2 damn deep balls. Because he did beat the defense.
He can't catch. So what you mean?
That's my point. He catches those 2 balls for touchdowns. We have a different conversation.
Christian Watson is a poor man's Julio Jones.
If for the 5th we all be drunk.
Don't be taking my shit, bro.
Yo, shit. Man, this is so fucking old. Yo, shit.
I just want you to stand on that what the score is gonna be. You said we're gonna beat the brakes off them.
Yeah, we're gonna win. It's gonna be like 20-24.
It's not a beat the brakes off nobody though.
No, that's not a
24 is not beating
that means
the
that's more like we survived the game. We survived.
That meant we were up 28-7 and we got back in the second half.
They gonna score a late touchdown. We gonna get 2-3 first down and ice the clock. Game over with, man.
That sounds like a survival win.
That's what y'all think. I said win. We go.
We need a. You just said if you said we need to beat their ass, we need a statement win to open the season. Not a we survived.
That's a big win.
We need a Randall Cunningham going into Green Bay and beating
300 in the air.
That Favre win.
3 in the air, 2 touchdowns, 1 rushing. That was about to happen.
That's those vision on. That's his vision on bad.
We have won one game since O'Connell has been head coach that we've kicked the shit out of a team, and that was Cincinnati last year.
That's it.
That's all. You know what? That's because Joe Burrow didn't.
Correct. Yeah.
We had our ex quarterback. We had our ex quarterback.
We've kicked the shit out of a team. That is it.
Yeah, we had our ex quarterback to play against.
Falcons pretty bad with Sam Darnold.
They only beat them by like 6, though. I mean, we outplayed them, but we didn't crush
them by 6. We beat them by like 2 touchdowns.
Guys, I got some training camp news here. I don't know how true this is. It sounds like Huber now is taking center snaps with the first team.
See,
Joe Huber?
That's
like
dumb.
that.
That's dumb. Just go get a center, man. Stop trying to make somebody a center, bro.
What position he play?
He a guard.
He's a guard.
He's a guard.
Huber's a guard.
He's a guard.
Why does that surprise anybody?
It doesn't.
This shit about to be a shit show, man. You got another.
They need to trade for Powers Johnson from the Raiders. That's what they need to do.
Oh my God.
You know what the problem is? We got a damn dripping spigot faucet outside, and we use a Flex Seal to close that bitch up.
Hey, don't knock Flex Seal. Flex Seal's way more effective than that.
All right, let me reverse it then. We use it fucking Scotch tape.
There we go.
Duct tape.
Duct tape.
I don't know. Scotch tape is pretty ineffective.
That 1985 shit.
No,
the 85 shit. No, that shit will stay in place.
How about bubble gum? How about we just put bubble gum right there for a little bit until that shit explode? Bubble gum.
We're using
Band-Aid on cancer.
The baseball pack of gum.
Yep, the baseball pack with the baseball player.
Yep.
Bubble gum, whatever it's called. Bubble gum, whatever it's called.
No.
With the bubble gum that falls out of the package and cracks on the ground?
I'm talking extra gum after you've chewed it for 20 minutes.
Man.
And it turns into powder.
Hey, but look though, this is what I've been saying since I came back on. Accountability. Like the Vikings, Kevin O'Connell is running the show. I'm agreeing on this shit. No pushback with this shit no more. Like, why are you trying to have another guard play center? Just go get a guard. I mean, just go get a center, man. Like, what are we doing here, bro? Like, he's never
ego.
You're right.
He want to prove that his way worked. That's gonna be his demise.
Or could this be the problem? Or could Brando's height be the problem, and that's why Kyler Murray is having a hard time with the snap because his height is the problem. And Brando's 6'7".
That could be Kyler's problem with any team.
That's gonna be Kyler's problem with any team because he can't play under center.
That could be with the Michigan Maulers of the UFL, and it could still be a problem.
But the average center is like 6'2". Brando's like 6'6", 6'7". So that could be a factor too.
Probably use 6'2" though.
But here's the thing. Though.
5'9".
Kyler Murray. Here's the thing. Kyler Murray can't play under center.
No.
What's his name? KOC likes to have his quarterbacks play under center, which is why Kyler Murray doesn't fit with his offense.
Just get Bradbury back, bro. We can do that.
I mean, it's just. It is just. I don't run out of things to say.
Hey, but that's the thing though. But that's the thing though, Tony. Right? Tony, think about this though, right? They got rid of Garrett Bradbury because he was so bad. He didn't give up not one sack last year and went to a fucking Super Bowl. Like what the fuck?
Yeah, but
he got traded the next year.
He did look like shit.
I would have been okay with us keeping Bradbury throughout the rest of his contract.
D
but I would not
Money,
have-
what's going on?
I'm just listening to y'all, bro.
Yeah, I'm just letting them
Man,
talk,
D-Money,
man.
D-Money, I got a bone to pick with you, bro.
We haven't even started joint practices or nothing yet, bro. At least let us see the
We're not going to have
first.
the only joint practices we're having is with the Ravens. That's the only joint practices we're having.
I mean, and then we play the Giants this weekend. At least get through the preseason before we start making these crazy fucking like y'all saying 7-10. So what would the record would have been with JJ, bro?
I'm saying either way. I'm saying either way. I'm not discriminating on either quarterback. I'm saying either way.
As long as you got the same motherfucker calling offensive plays, you're going to have the same goddamn result.
We're gonna see what happens.
You know, here, I'll bring some optimism to the conversation. If they run the football, they might get two extra games, 2 extra wins.
So they're
maybe.
gonna get 9, just like last year.
So there'll be 9.
That's my point.
And still not make the playoffs.
D-Money.
I'm here.
D-Money.
Hold on.
Since you're a Kyler Murray guy, how you gonna feel when Kyler Murray starts stinking it up in the season?
He gonna go ghost.
No,
I'm gonna blow your phone up, bro. I'm gonna blow your phone up.
I told y'all my master plan from the beginning. If neither quarterback works, that's fine by me. We gonna trade JJ next year. We get 3 first-round picks. It works for me.
You're not getting first-round picks. You're not getting first-round picks for JJ.
You don't think
Oh,
so?
you mean just
you would have last year if you would have traded him to the Raiders.
You got to find somebody. You got to find somebody willing. You got to find somebody willing to take
I'm talking about
Justin.
Justin Jefferson. My bad. Not
Okay.
Jefferson
is the guy.
Here's my thing though.
Jefferson's on a good contract. Look at what Zay Flowers is getting. He's making Jefferson money. He's on a good contract.
He can go somewhere else to get paid.
Contract. It's about
Here's my thing though. If what you guys said does come to fruition and Dabo becomes the coach, I think JJ still has a shot.
Yes. I mean, he's going to get them. He's going to attempt to get the most out of him. Yeah.
I think he means McCarthy.
Okay.
Yeah.
I believe so. I believe in Dable, man.
I think that would be his best shot.
And Dable, you know what? And Dable might come up here and be like, you know what? I will take the job because guess what? I can actually work with JJ McCarthy.
He got the patience too.
He's got the patience.
And then
This
KO
is on the
can go.
organization to be patient with.
Hold on, I got a list for y'all. Hold on.
And then KO can go back to the Rams.
Here's the thing: the Wolves
we don't want him.
The Wolves have never had patience since they bought.
He can get good coffees though.
No,
the Wolves have never had patience since they bought this team.
Well, since Kwesi was in, it seemed like they kept trying to fill a lot more problems without drafting guys by signing free agents.
Here's where you knew things were fucked up from the start. You knew Kwesi was always going to be the fall guy because anytime Kwesi tried to make a GM move, the Wilfs shot him down.
Hey, Tony, I believe me and Zoe collectively is right about Kwesi. I think the Kwesi demise started when he tried to hold Kevin O'Connell accountable for the quarterbacks. And I believe Zoe, when he said that Kwesi just quit, I think it came down to the point of they was trying to press Kwesi because Kevin O'Connell was calling the Wilfs, and Kwesi was like, fuck it, I'm out.
Can I read these names off for y'all real quick?
Remember, D Woods. Remember, they went above him last year. Both KOC and
Griggs. I'm not
to sign players.
To sign players.
Can I read these names off for y'all real quick?
Sure.
Go ahead.
Okay. JJ McCarthy, Justin Fields, Zach Wilson, Dylan Gabriel, Anthony Richardson, Kenny Pickett, Trey Lance, Mac Jones, Will Levis.
I know you're going with free agency.
So are y'all saying that JJ is just the best of the fucking lot? Or maybe these guys are just not fucking good?
Why are you still on a McCarthy situation?
You know what though? It could be they're just not that good, or they go into situations where nobody's going to take the time to make them even a serviceable NFL quarterback. It could be both. That's a very
Richardson wasn't good in college.
How many teams has Trey Lance been on?
No.
How many teams has Trey Lance been on so far?
Well, you can't really count Dallas. He didn't play.
Mac Jones looked good on the 49ers last year. I mean,
Is that Mac Jones or is that the coaching?
That's all Shanahan.
Yeah, because he didn't do that well in New England and everywhere.
Wasn't that bad with New England though? He wasn't horrible.
Yes, he
in
did.
New England.
Yes, he did. He
Yeah,
was
he
a Pro
did.
Bowler his first year, and he got to the playoffs.
Yeah,
His first year, he was a Pro Bowler, and they got to the playoffs.
yeah.
So I don't know.
I mean,
what
Mac
happened that
Jones to
second
me
year.
would be Mac Jones would be the most intriguing guy.
McDaniels was there that first year, and then after McDaniels left to go be the Raiders head coach, that's when it all fell apart.
True. That is true. Good job.
So, but
Sarah.
I'm saying, we're playing a hypothetical game. We spin the wheel. Mac Jones comes here. He balls out and plays good. You know full well who's not getting the credit and who is getting the credit.
I mean, it
It's
depends
gonna
on
be
who the
Shanahan.
Yeah.
That's what you know what. Though? You know what though? That's what Darnold did. He gave all the credit to Shanahan.
He came here as an intern because he graduated college in San Fran. Came here to be an intern, and then he went to Seattle, got the big boy job, and then with the help of the defense, took care of business.
If Mac Jones were to come to the Vikings and he were to do well, the Vikings would re-sign him.
Daniel Jones doesn't give credit to.
He doesn't give any credit to KOC.
No. He gives no credit to KOC.
Daniel Jones didn't play. Daniel Jones didn't play. He was on the practice squad all year. What are we talking about?
Well, he got with the team in the last
with the team in the last
4 weeks of the season.
Yeah,
because they wanted that comp pick. That was it.
Well, they
But
wanted
did
him
Darnold
to be
play
the guy
all-
if they didn't want Darnold.
Did Darnold play at all with the Niners though?
One game.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
He played one game.
One game.
The end of the year when they had it locked up, he played.
So you play one game with one coach, you play a whole season with another coach, and you give more credit to the one game coach?
Yep.
He didn't
He
give
did.
that much credit to Shanahan.
You know what was the difference with Sam Darnold? You know what was the difference with Sam Darnold when he was here compared to when he was with Seattle? The running game was able to save him in those spots. It didn't make him do too much.
Well, don't forget that he played with Carolina, and when he had Christian McCaffrey in the backfield there, McCaffrey made him look good there.
ass down.
He still had the most
Still
interceptions.
talking about the damn quarterback battle, man.
Didn't
We need to
Darnold
figure out a way
almost
to run
beat
the football,
one
man.
year? Darnold almost beat the Vikings one year in Carolina.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
He did.
We had him on like a 3rd and 27, and he completed a 44-yard pass.
He did.
That's Sammy D, man.
Didn't he almost beat us with the Jets too?
He did.
He did.
There you go.
Mano.
Yes.
He did.
They'll sit your ass down somewhere.
He wasn't hearing footsteps that game. He wasn't seeing ghosts that game.
But what
He
I'm
didn't
saying
have
is
to.
he still had a run.
He
still
saw the
had a
shell
run game
defense and said, "I
behind
got
him
this."
that helped him.
Yeah.
So that
D-Money.
shell said, "I got this."
Hey, Zoe. Hey, Zoe, can I talk to D-Money real quick?
Who?
Can I talk to D-Money real quick?
Go
I
ahead,
gotta
man.
get some shit off my chest, bro.
I'm listening. I'll be your armchair
D-Money.
therapist. Go ahead.
D-Money.
Jesus.
This season is all about accountability, bro.
Okay.
That's what this season is about. We done with the quarterback competition. That shit is over.
Mm-hmm.
All right? It's over. All we need to be talking about is how we going to hold this team accountable. That's it. No excuses going forward, bro. No excuses. All right? You cool with that, D-Money?
I'll feel you.
Because you still want to talk about JJ McCarthy.
No.
We know McCarthy might play because, something might happen with Kyler Murray. I don't want him to get hurt, but we know that's a possibility. But we still got to hold this team accountable, bro. That's
But that's why I brought up with the Sam Darnold thing. We still have to be able to run the football to protect these guys.
I don't think
Still
we
have
are.
to. Yeah, well,
Have
that'll
we
be
ever
on
run the
McCarthy. That'll be
football?
on the coach at then, huh?
The coach needs to run the ball, and he doesn't want to.
Have we ever ran the football under Kevin O'Connell consistently? Have we?
Nope.
No.
Maybe
So
the
why do
first
we
year
think
with
that's gonna
Dalvin,
happen
but
this year?
that's about as close to it as you got.
Someone who cares about losing his job.
Hey, a leopard don't change his spots, bro.
Well, I hope Frank Market makes a difference.
It don't matter. He ain't the head coach.
Don't matter. He
That
did.
pride, what's the pride come before the fall?
Exactly.
I got your back, D-Money. Hey, D-Money, I got your back,
Especially,
bro.
I mean, they raving about Claiborne. I hope we're able to see him. I hope we're able to see all these other guys do well too.
Claiborne might not make the team, bro.
Oh, I'm just telling you. I mean, I was hearing some of the same things like y'all was talking about JJ.
Claiborne might not make the team, bro. Let's call it a buck.
So what does that leave us? Jones and Mason?
And Mason.
Jones, Mason, and Scott.
Well, I hope Mason is everything that what's what old boy that used to be up here?
Who?
Your friend Zoe.
Madison?
No, I know what you're talking about.
The Tennessee guy.
Todd Chandler?
No, Zoe. You know who you're
bro.
talking.
I'm talking about one of your guests, man.
Drake?
Yes, yes.
Oh. I didn't know. What are you talking about?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He was rooting for him. I said, I hope Mason is everything they say he was going to be.
But then you know what? Then again, if Claiborne don't make the team and he goes somewhere and plays good, to me, then it's another reflection on they're not patient with the young talent.
What up, Odell?
I mean, they're not.
Crying? Is he crying?
What?
I mean, were they impatient with Jefferson when they had Diggs and Thielen? I mean, they didn't necessarily throw Jefferson in there right away either.
Jefferson didn't start.
No, Jefferson
didn't start because he know the playbook.
Jefferson didn't start.
Having that shit.
Zimmer wasn't having it.
Zimmer wasn't having that shit, bro.
Diggs didn't start either. Diggs didn't start either.
When he got his shot, he hit the ground fucking running.
But I'm saying Diggs never started either.
Nope. 5th round pick.
No,
Trying
Diggs
to make him do
started.
kickoffs.
Yeah.
What's the deal, my boy?
Diggs wasn't a starter.
Yo, I did not know that they named Kyler Murray the season starter.
I told you that in the text
What are you
message, bro.
talking about? They've been knowing that like 6-7 hours ago.
No, I
Longer
thought that they meant for the preseason game.
No.
No,
That's
knocked up. He's not going to start the preseason either.
Do you know how fucking crazy that is?
Where you
Kyler
getting at?
Murray has played like shit, bro. And how do you name him the starter after J.J. McCarthy just kicked his ass all up and down the fucking field the last 2 practices, bro?
Dale, I'm gonna tell you the same thing I told D Woods earlier.
Message that sends to the players?
I'm gonna tell you the same thing I told D Woods earlier. There was never a quarterback competition.
Because if you try, it doesn't matter if you play good or not, because we already know who the fuck we want to see the field. So that takes the morale down. That takes everybody from trying. That kicks them out the fucking door, bro.
But they already knew.
Bad fucking message,
They already knew, though.
They already knew before all this.
They already knew.
I don't think no Viking players are mad that Kyler is the starting quarterback, bro.
Or stunned.
Zoe, that locker room is split on that.
Bro,
that locker room is split on that. Because first of all, here's the thing.
Okay.
Kyler Murray has not endeared himself to any of his teammates yet. He's been there how long? The only one that even talks to him on a regular basis is Justin Jefferson.
I can't fucking believe it.
Well, yeah, the star, of course.
I need the man to play.
I can't believe it.
This is but at the end of the day, this is a stopgap town for him.
Dell, this is why I told you should not be surprised by anything this organization does.
What we were talking about earlier, bro?
Yo, well, I thought it was for the fucking preseason game.
No. I never once saw that.
He'll get the first fucking team starts in the preseason game. He's gonna shit the bed. Now, dude, he's not gonna play against the Giants.
He is. He said both quarterback playing.
Bro.
He already said it.
Dude.
Dell, you just gotta let the coach paint us up into a corner.
Everybody out there is gonna.
No disrespect. I've never seen them have a bad preseason game, but it's preseason.
2 weeks at training camp. Everybody.
Hey Dale.
Everybody, bro.
Didn't JJ have a good preseason last year?
Yeah,
Yo,
he did
Dale.
in the offseason.
Yo, Dale. I got this. I got
JJ
this
played
theory.
one drive last year in the preseason, bro.
We talking in the
Yeah, that's all
offseason.
he had was one drive. All he had was
Hey
one
Dale, I
drive.
got a question for you,
This
Dale.
is fucking crazy. What's
Yo,
up?
Dale,
man?
can you hear me? I got a question for you. So, and I'm gonna ask you a couple of questions first. Since you've been going to training camp, has it been packed?
No.
It
was
hasn't been
packed
packed
last time.
last
No.
time, right? I can see fans not going back to training camp after this shit. I can
Well,
see that
nothing.
shit
The
being.
tickets
Maybe
are-
that's what needs to happen then.
I think people are that butthurt because
No,
J.J.
it ain't.
McCarthy
It's not.
No,
about
it ain't,
that.
Joe.
It's the spectacle, bro.
Yeah.
The spectacle's over now.
Oh yeah, okay.
It's the
So I didn't even
spectacle
go
of it.
this year. I didn't even go. I have my own season tickets. I didn't go. I already knew what was going to happen. They just did all that for the media, so that the media would get some likes, some clicks, and have the media speculate now who's going to be the person. We already knew.
That's what I'm saying.
J.J. McCarthy, quarterback 3.
Yo,
Barb,
he
crazy.
is, bro. They should just waive him. They
Ah.
should do him a solid
All
and
right, thank
waive him so
Wave him for what?
he can pick the team that he wants to go to.
No,
What?
because
You
I
know
think
where
the
he
next
goes?
head
He's
coach is going to work with him.
Niners.
The next head coach is going to work with him.
And rely on Carson Wentz as the backup.
Bro,
Nah, they gotta
JJ
draft.
Dude, if Kyler Murray if Kyler Murray plays bad, he's gonna fake an injury. And the next person to come up is not gonna be somebody to challenge the OC on making the wrong decision of Kyler Murray starting over the person that's coming in. He's
That was the
trying
right-
to sweep this shit under the rug, bro.
That was the
What's
right.
better?
That was the
gonna
right.
be too.
That was the right move to do.
What's better? Is it better for Kyler? Is it better for JJ to play bad and Kyler to come in and then just completely shatter his confidence, or is it better for him to come behind Kyler once Kyler start messing up?
Exactly.
It's better
you
for
could,
him to come behind Kyler.
you could bench Kyler any given time,
Bro.
bro. Why would you name
No.
JJ the starting
I will.
quarterback?
I will still stand on my belief that bringing him
Such a
in
bad
for as
message.
cheap as we got him was still the right move.
Yes,
Yeah,
it was.
Such a
it does,
bad-
exactly.
I mean,
Kyler
but if this
Murray
was
has
if
not-
this is what they were going to do the whole time, why wouldn't you just name them 3 weeks
Right,
ago?
starter
And-
right away.
Because it
Name
was
him
the
3
whole,
weeks
they
ago.
wanted to glaze the media. They want the media attention.
I mean,
But
all that
everything
all that
coming out
does
of
is yeah.
Everything coming out of camp is that Murray is not playing good.
And McCarthy
Everything
not
coming
playing
out of
good.
camp.
And McCarthy ain't playing good. So what's the point?
But
They've
Dell,
both been up and
think
down.
about it,
Bro,
Dell,
McCarthy-
think about it.
McCarthy
Didn't they
had a
tell us last
decent
year?
game.
Didn't they tell us last year, the Vikings during camp,
Bro,
that
this
JJ
is
McCarthy
fucked
was
up,
damn on
bro.
all-pro level? They lied to us last year too.
But
And they're lying this year.
Tony, let me say this though, Tony, and this is what we all got to take into consideration. The reason why JJ McCarthy was probably looking good in practice and then stumbled during the season is because the way Kevin O'Connell runs his whole training camp is where he plays the first team against the second team majority of the time. So of course, you're going to look good when you're playing against the backups, just like
He
with Kyler
doesn't.
Murray
He doesn't
right now.
do that though. He
what
typically
he's been
doesn't
doing.
do that though.
That's what he's been doing last
this
year.
year. This
He did that
no,
last year, too.
No, this year
Bro.
he has. Last
Bro.
year
He's been doing
JJ
that the whole
McCarthy
time,
got
Dale.
Last year, JJ McCarthy had solely first string reps, bro. So,
But he was playing against who though, Dale? What defense?
I can't remember.
That's going
but I
against
know
the
that he
second team
was playing
defense.
4
I know.
years,
Yeah,
4 different starting quarterbacks each year,
That's what-
boys. That's all you need to know.
That's what I'm saying, Dale.
bro.
JJ McCarthy looked good with the first team offense against the second team defense. Just like with Kyler Murray right now with the first team offense against the second team defense. And then
But
McCarthy
Kyler
was
Murray
playing with
doesn't
this-
look good. Woods, McCarthy.
I know he doesn't.
Murray does not look good, bro.
Bro, it don't matter, bro. Bro, the part I got with Vikings fan acting like y'all ain't seen this man play all the last year, bro.
I mean,
What the fuck?
What do
He
you
won the-
mean, bro?
he-
He had a winning record.
Oh my
We
god.
ain't doing that. No, we ain't doing that.
don't do
What do
that.
you
No,
mean?
no,
Yeah, we
no,
not doing
no,
that.
no, no.
You know what crazy?
We're not doing that.
He was.
We ain't
Bro,
doing that.
He
Record.
was.
Murray,
You know what
Murray
crazy?
last year didn't even fucking pass for 200.
I have yet to see
Hey,
JJ
D-Wood,
put
you know
up
what
300
crazy
yards in the
was?
game.
Bro.
Bro, JJ McCarthy is
my
ass
God,
right now,
dude.
man.
but if
Hey,
they both
D-Wood, you know
suck,
what's crazy?
yo, if they
What's
both
crazy?
suck, wouldn't you
I
lean
never
towards
heard
the
no
guy?
Indy fan get mad when
Hey,
Anthony
Hey
Richardson last top
Jedi,
10.
can you pull up Nick Mullen's stat line for me
Nick
while he
Mullins?
was here?
Bro.
Nick
Hold on.
Mullen?
Yeah.
Yeah. This
Did
man
you say Nick
oh,
I
Mullins?
want to
Bad,
see. Yes, I want to see something.
Hold on.
I already know where he's going with this.
It's bad for team morale more than anything, man.
I already
It's
know where he's
fucked up.
going with this. The money
I'm
you
gonna go
think
use
you
the restroom.
flick.
Excuse me.
It's still at the end of the day, it was still a cheap move that they made.
Hey, D Money. I hope your kid's doing better, man.
Oh, that is good. I appreciate it.
It's
Fucking
be on there.
crazy, man.
D Money, you going to Skull Fest?
That's the plan for right now.
Okay, I'm just trying to link up with everybody, man.
These kids don't suck up all my money because of
Man, you gotta let them know, man. Hey, no more.
Okay, so
Exactly.
he started 3 games in 2020, 2 games in 2022, and 1 game in 2024.
Okay.
What are numbers?
303 passing yards against the Bengals, 411 passing yards against the Detroit Lions, and 396 passing yards against the Lions. I mean, this guy throws for a lot of yards.
How many interceptions did he throw?
Against the Lions.
At least
and
two.
they
At
even win
least
the
2 in
game.
each game. At least 2 in each game.
Did they win the game?
No.
They didn't win any of them.
No,
I know
they lost the games.
Sure.
Yeah, they lost those games against the Bengals and the Lions.
They could have won the Bengal game if they had stopped doing the goddamn tush push.
Yeah.
Are you saying you take Mullins straight up as a gunslinger?
I'm saying if you wanted to keep somebody as far as for a backup,
I think Mullins is a solid backup. Mullins is a solid backup.
TV, I think this is crazy. I'm getting so much pushback on Baker Mayfield with all of this talk right now. I cannot believe I'm getting so much.
Colin, I forgot to tell you that. I'm with you on Baker, bro. Sign me up for Baker any day.
Yeah.
I'm just saying if you have it all goes back to what we were saying earlier, and
how old is
we all said it. TB emphasized on it. Good offensive line, solid running game. Put an average, halfway decent quarterback back there, and you can win. You fuck around and you just sit there and throw the ball all damn game, and you're gonna be worse than you were last year. You will be at
31. Baker Mayfield
What does this have to do with us not getting Baker Mayfield? Is my question.
He's 31 though.
Here's my thing with
I
Baker.
just want somebody that just get our playmakers of football.
You still got
Okay, hold on. I got a question. I have a question for everyone. Right now, cut $50 million from our roster. Can you do that?
Yep.
Can you please cut $50 million?
Jefferson and Jefferson and Darisaw.
O'Neal.
You get some top draft picks.
And also, is it true that JJ does no type of chemistry with Jettas?
That's what I heard.
If Kyler has a chemistry with Jetta?
JJ.
Hell yeah, he be throwing them bombs on him.
No, he's talking about J.J. McCarthy with Justin Jefferson.
Bro, we're going to have but if we go into next year with a different starting quarterback, again, we're going to have 5 years with 5 different starting quarterbacks. That's crazy,
Okay,
bro.
let's go get Will Levis.
So the Raiders.
Nobody wants him. Get him. Let's go get Will Levis and Zach Wilson and see if we can
think that stat is crazy. You don't think that stat is crazy that we have different quarterbacks starting every fucking year? That's crazy.
I mean, we just want to rival the Jets.
Hey, Jedi, that's happened with the Bucks, and the Bucks have 2 championships.
We the new Jets.
Well, yeah, or if you bring Tom Brady in, sure, but fuck.
We the new Jets.
They also won with Brad Johnson.
Now they won that game because they got lucky because Gruden played the Raiders in the Super Bowl.
Well, he used Tony Dungy's defense.
He said it
was Tony Dungy's defense. Gruden beat his team in the Super Bowl.
Gruden beat his team. He beat his team. That's what lucked out.
Hey,
if they would have played the
Patriots, he got his playmakers of football, didn't he?
What?
Here's my argument, though. Here's my argument.
No,
Just call me if I'm crazy. Zoe, call me if I'm crazy, but
at the end of the day, he got his playmakers of football, didn't he?
If both quarterbacks are playing ass-like, wouldn't you lean towards the quarterback who at least knows your offense for 3 years?
You're going to lean towards the one for $1.3 million.
That's crazy, bro. I don't.
Mayfield.
Because you're going to go back to JJ anytime Kyler look ass. You can bench him.
I'm gonna go to the one that processes faster and doesn't throws the ball with anticipation.
Baker Mayfield will be the quarterback of the Minnesota Vikings next year.
So in the last 30 years, we've gone to the NFC championship game 4 times. Each one of those times, it has been with the quarterback that we just random.
He knows the play. He knows the offense. His processes should not be this slow.
Hell no.
Who?
JJ
McCarthy. Yeah.
I'm hearing from what I'm hearing in camp, Murray's isn't any
Man,
better.
I'm tired of JJ McCarthy talk, bro.
3 years, he can't beat a dude. That
Hey, at the end of the day, what does it matter? Because it's all gonna blow up next year.
It just is what it is.
That's
That's why,
true.
like, it is
Baker
what it is.
Mayfield.
So you just take the season for what it is.
Yeah.
Enjoy the highs. You can yell at the lows. Just know it's not gonna look this way next year.
Let's go.
Sign Baker
Man.
Mayfield.
Hey,
draft
if we
quarterback in the
win
draft.
more than 10 games, all of y'all owe me a steak dinner.
No, because to me, I don't care
They
about
can
the
win
regular
10
season.
games. They can.
I don't care about. I've seen him win 10 games. I've seen him go 15-1. TB's seen him do things.
Yeah, the real.
Why
the
are
real
we
question is the
content
playoff.
with the regular season? Why are we happy with the?
This is what my problem with current Viking fans. Y'all set the bar so goddamn low. You're happy with a 10-win season.
I'm not.
That's
I'm not.
fucking.
Who cares about the regular season?
With the 14-3 season, they were 13-4. So I mean, we're
Well, we
never
went 14
happy.
and 3 and let the guy walk out the door, though.
I'm just saying, we're never happy. There's always gonna be complaining.
No, because I don't care about the regular season. Yes, winning 10 games, yeah, winning division, all that. But if that's where the bar is at, then we have missed the mark. It's about winning a damn championship, not about winning 15 games,
you know what my
or 14
dream is?
games,
You know
or
what my dream
13
is?
games.
I hope we do. I hope we make the playoffs, and JJ McCarthy is the quarterback in the playoff game. And I want to see if he's going to be the guy that y'all say he is.
Oh boy.
Stop it, D Money. Stop it, man. Don't do that.
Yeah,
bro.
I want to see. I want to
Just
see if
stop
he's the guy
it,
y'all say he is.
Yeah.
I want to see all these
Stop it, bro.
intangibles, these moxie,
I'm not even
these things that y'all say that make a great.
Here's the thing about being
quarterback,
an
you know what I mean?
organization real. You got to be a realist and be like, I got to walk away from this. Look
I
at the
wanna
way
see
that the 49ers walked away and what they traded to get Trey Lance.
Exactly.
No, it ain't
And
even
the
like-
49ers
I want to see
ain't
the
even
Goldilocks
shit.
fly in the. I
We
want to see
just
the
keep
Goldilocks fly
dragging
in
our
the
feet on this JJ
D-Money,
McCarthy.
Me too,
D-Money,
Colin. I don't
We're in
even.
the same
It's
spot.
crazy.
It ain't even about the
Can you
player.
not
It's
make this
about
about
that
JJ McCarthy, bro?
competition not being done and the whole fucking thing being a sham. Do you know what
I've been
that
told
says to
you
other
that.
players, bro?
The GM who drafted JJ McCarthy is no longer here. Fair enough.
True.
Bullshit. Bullshit.
Yeah, that's KOC, buddy.
Bull fucking shit.
He reeled you in on that one.
Colin. Hey,
Oh,
Colin,
I
why
know.
you get my,
He knew you. He wanted to get you going on that one.
bro? Hey, you got blood pressure go get sky high in one sentence.
Sorry,
bro.
TV.
Don't
I
do
didn't mean
that
to
no
do
more,
that.
Colin. Don't do that no more, man.
Here's what I will say. Here's
They
what I will
wanted
say with
Drake May.
JJ.
I know they wanted Drake May.
Here's what I will say about
Can we start
JJ.
with the Drake May, please?
Yeah.
No, here's what I'm gonna say
There was no way
about
in hell we was gonna
JJ.
get Drake, man.
Here's what I'm gonna come to
Caleb was in
JJ's
that
defense
matter.
with. And Zoe can speak to it because he saw him in college. If you use him in college, like use him in pros like you use in college, he might have had a better career. You're trying to make him something he's not.
Right.
Then maybe they should have hired Jim Harbaugh. Then they should have hired Jim Harbaugh. Then
No, it's not even about hiring whoever the quarterback. You've seen him in college. You know what he can do. You know what his strengths and weaknesses are.
NFL throws at the end of the day, though, bro. Those things still have to happen. He has consistently hasn't done it.
Tell me something. Somebody explain this to me. What the fuck is an NFL throw?
Oh, that gets to the receiver? That's all it is. It's all the same shit.
Okay, yeah, you get the ball to the receiver, and it up to your receivers and hang on to the ball. Because Jordan Addison dropped a lot of fucking passes last year.
Well, yeah,
And
he
Jefferson.
did.
And Jefferson.
You stop blaming fucking JJ.
And Jefferson.
Oh, no, I'm
passing
thinking the whole
that
team.
night
That's
practice,
the
too.
problem. The same fucking problem you had last year, you're going to have this year. And it's worse because you got a mental fucking midget playing quarterback who doesn't study the fucking playbook. You got a bad read at center. Nobody can play the center. And you got a typical fucking offensive coach. So
Hey,
guess
he's
what?
cooking.
Shit ain't changed.
He's cooking. He's
Look
cooking.
at this shit. God damn you motherfuckers.
I love the TV.
Being that they
God
just gave-
damn.
Being that they just gave the starting job
TB,
to Kyler
count to
Murray,
10.
do you think that's going to help him study the
2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
No, I don't think so, Dell. I don't think so, Dell. Dell, I don't think so. I don't think he's going to study the
1, 2,
playbook
10.
anymore.
First of all, Kyler Murray's too fucking stupid to study anything except the directions of Call of Duty.
Oh, damn.
Call the NFL quarterback stoop. That's crazy.
Shots
Yeah.
fired. Shots fired.
That's crazy.
He's fucking stupid.
That's
He
crazy.
should have played shortstop for the A's.
That's
He
crazy.
still might.
What? Okay, if he's that stupid, who the fuck puts a clause in a contract that you got to spend so many hours on the playbook?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's what the truth is. You don't like the truth now? You don't like the truth now?
They said the same thing about Lamar Jackson.
Hey, as you
You don't
said,
like the
TB.
truth?
It ain't
It's
the truth.
As you said,
Everybody
TB, the
think
Cardinals.
it's Jackson.
Why are you paying him $36 million just to get rid of his ass?
That's
Well,
true.
a lot of quarterbacks get cut.
And then,
Russell
quote unquote, they want him back.
I'm done. I'm
True.
done with this shit. I'm done with this shit.
Okay.
I'm done with it. Y'all motherfuckers can suck his dick all you want. I'm telling you the fucking truth.
What you be talking about? You be talking crazy. What you be?
What did I say is crazy?
The words you be saying, bro. You be saying some crazy words.
What did I say that's crazy?
I'm not. The only thing I said about Kyler is that it was a cheap deal to sign him. That was it.
People thought Jamarcus Russell was pretty stupid too.
He was stupid. He was stupid. He was
and there you
stupid.
go. That's about what level we're at right now with the Minnesota Vikings. So
He was dumb.
Maybe we can put Josh Freeman back into shape.
yeah, Jamarcus Russell status.
I'm just saying at the end of the day, solid running game helps quarterbacks out.
Hey, though, but look at this. though.
We know that's not KLC's offensive philosophy.
Yeah, exactly.
We know that.
That's the point I'm trying to make.
I'm going to
Man,
take
at
off.
least
What worked well for him?
if we get
What
two
worked well
draft
for him
picks
in
on
college could have transferred over into the league. You could have gradually built him up to be a better thrower, but get a solid running game behind him.
God.
Or you get an ownership group that
He's
lets
never
him develop.
he's never ran the ball anywhere he's been.
Hey, Zoe, let me ask Zoe a question, y'all. Cause y'all getting crazy on here, man. Y'all getting turned up.
No, y'all just pissed me off with some of your goddamn shit you be saying.
Don't say me.
Well,
Don't
that's
say me.
just
'Cause I agree
TB,
with
bro.
you.
I ain't worried about
TV,
that.
dog.
Hey,
No, because Zoe be talking like I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. That's what pisses me off.
You talking crazy. Stupid. I said, damn.
He is stupid.
Cleanse yourself in the lakes of Minnetonka.
What you
2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
man, I don't even know now, man. Y'all done fucked me up. I done forgot.
1, 5, 10. There, I'm fine.
1, 2, 10.
Man, y'all done got crazy on this motherfucker, man. I'm just trying to talk football, man.
Well, no, it's just here's the thing, D Woods. I'm just tired of everybody glazing over certain motherfuckers on this team. It's like you gotta call it like you said, like we said before. Everybody's glazing Kyler Murray like he's the second coming of goddamn fucking Tom Brady, and he's not.
No.
Everybody doing that.
I am not glazing anybody. Everybody on the team is on notice.
Oh, you've been on Team K1 since the start. So don't even go there.
Me?
Bro, for 1.3 million, who would it?
I'm not saying. But here's the thing: he's not the savior you think he is.
Nobody said he was. I never said he
was. No, you were sounding like he's a savior, dude.
No,
there's other shows where you have said yes, he's an upgrade from JJ, but how much of an upgrade? How much of an upgrade?
Come on, man.
How much of an upgrade when he hasn't even played a whole season the last 2 years?
Yeah, he played one.
How much of an upgrade is he when he's playing a completely new offense? How much of an upgrade is he when the center position sucks itself? How much of an upgrade is it when the guy calling the offense actually sucks at it?
You know,
he can run in circles.
Do y'all know who J.J. McCarthy is on the stand of having a career like? He was in a boat with a Trey Lance and an Anthony Richardson, and y'all on here crying like this man did some shit in the game.
I am not crying.
I'm not crying.
Let me talk, y'all. Yo, Zoe, let me say something real quick though. I gotta keep going back to it. I'm done with the quarterback debate shit.
Yeah, me too.
We all know what the fuck it is. JJ McCarthy is the backup quarterback. He might be number 3. We don't know yet. I just hope that he can develop while he's playing under Kyler Murray. But the main thing we need to be focused on right now is not the debate on the quarterback, is holding this motherfucking team accountable for what's going on with this fucking season. If I don't give a fucking Kyler Murray, like we gotta hold these fuckers accountable, bro. That's what it's all about, man.
And I'm being
they're all on notice.
This is me being calm. This is me being calm.
Even the motherfucking water boy on notice. Everybody don't know this. Water boys, towel boys, janitors, fucking
The
cooks,
intern, the coffee runner, all of them.
Everybody don't notice this motherfucker.
Hey, what do the janitors do? All they do is mop the floors.
Hey, let's give a tip. Let's give a tip of the cap to a former water boy and Larry Fitzgerald going to the Hall of Fame this week.
Everybody don't know this, man. That's my thing though, because we gonna waste too much fucking time talking about who better, McCarthy or Kyler. They already told us who they think is better, and that's Murray. So let's go with that and see what the fuck happened.
The funny thing is, the one that should be, like I've said before, the one that should be called out, nobody's calling out. My whole thing is, okay, yeah, you've got Kyler Murray. Yes, Kyler Murray is an upgrade over JJ McCarthy. Hell, Zoe's an upgrade over JJ McCarthy. But think about it. Here's the deal. You're an upgraded quarterback, but you got Kyler Murray coming in, who we know does not study playbooks. He plays on emotions and everything else. He will throw interceptions. Now he's learning a whole new playbook. He's got a whole new center. They've got to learn his snap count. The reps aren't going that good in even training camp against the second
and what
team.
I'm saying, Tony, who cares at this point, because it's all going to point to Kevin O'Connell. This is all
right.
his shit
That's what I'm getting at, though. What I'm getting at is you expect all of a sudden Kyler Murray to be this godsend at the quarterback position when you're forgetting that the guy calling the plays is a guy that's been calling the plays for the last how many years?
I'm going to be real with y'all. I'm going to be real with y'all. When they backdoored my man Crazy and got him fired, I was done with them motherfuckers, bro.
D Woods, can you pick another word, please?
Here. When he got, let's just call what it is. The man got Caesared. Point blank. He got Caesared.
I was done with
what's Caesar? Like,
no,
what's
hey,
Caesar?
in the words of Ice Cube, no motherfucking Vaseline.
No Vaseline.
Suge Knight? Was it Suge Knight or what?
No, it's Ice Cube. No Vaseline.
Hey, Fizz, this is why quarterback won.
Yeah, but hey, yo, Tony, why can't anybody in any of his press conferences ever? It's so bullshit. Somebody's got to stand up and ask him a hard question.
They don't want to get kicked out. They want they need their credentials.
They don't want to lose their credentials.
And that's what I was explaining to you guys earlier. We all know that this quarterback competition.
Here's my concern.
It was basically even.
It was a joke from the start.
Well, all you had to do was just look at the McCarthy press conference.
Kevin O'Connell wanted to take the heat off himself, so he named a quarterback. So now there's no excuse on why Kyler Murray can't get ready. Because what was Judd talking about the whole fucking 5 weeks? Kyler Murray needs to take more reps because he got to get ready for the team and all like that. Now that's not even the issue no more because he's the number one quarterback. That's all it is. Kevin O'Connell felt the heat, so he named a quarterback. That's all it was,
man,
bro.
They both
play like ass. They both play like ass at the Saturday night practice. And I bet a 20 to 100 that if both quarterbacks look good on that night practice, we will still have a competition to this day. But Kevin O'Connell saved himself because the mainstream media, ESPN, Fox Sports, CBS, they was coming at him because they couldn't understand why both quarterbacks suck, and he's supposedly the offensive quarterback guru. That's why he named the quarterback, bro.
What's it gonna but what's it gonna take for the media to turn on him? Like a losing record?
That's what you're not understanding.
It's starting
They already do. That's why I said they lose the first game. They lose the first game. It's gonna get ugly.
You think the first game?
They already did because you got guys that develop quarterbacks that's talking about, well, Kevin O'Connell, if you're the quarterback guy, why are you playing 4 quarterbacks in 4 years? Like, they're already starting to call him out. So all he did was shift the narrative to Kyler Murray so that way he can save his ass and he can still look good. But the thing about it is, Kyler Murray still has to play up to snuff. Because the worst thing about the situation is this. Kyler Murray is going to be always compared to what Sam Darnold did the year before. And it's not going to be fair. It's not going to be fair.
But that's just going to be the way it is.
That's going to be the way it is.
Yeah.
Everything fucking Murray do, they're going to bring up Sam Darnold. Well, Sam Darnold won 14 games. Why you can't do it? And that's why Kevin O'Connell did that shit, because now he escapes responsibility yet again.
Man. I mean, it's nice that they're starting to turn on him, thank God, but fuck.
They're too late. They're too late. It's like they should have been turning on him a long time.
Too late? Yeah.
It's never too late.
Like I said, it's
In all my
They
years
have
of
to. To
watching
me,
football,
they
though,
have to. It doesn't matter to me. At the end of the day, they have to. Not only do they have to win the opener, they have to dominate the
They gotta
opener.
be
no, but
5-1.
Cause, have you seen in all my years of watching football? I've never seen a man dodge accountability like as a coach like this man. I've watched for 30 years. I've never seen.
You know what it is? When you put out post game video of everybody doing kumbaya in the locker room and jumping up and down, you see him smiling in the corner. That's what they wanted. They wanted feel good moments and all that. They didn't want hard nose, get in your face and knock somebody out type of play. They didn't want that.
Also, here's another thing too. Here's another thing too. The way they hired KLC, they've got to make it look like the right choice.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Save face for like what 7 years or something.
and I'm telling y'all, like a lot of this shit go back to a lot of situations. Like, I just really feel like if Sam Darnold doesn't win that Super Bowl, a lot of other shit doesn't happen with this team either. Like this whole team.
Yeah, him winning that Super Bowl changed everything.
It fucked a lot of shit up.
They were banking on him to lose, so that way they could feel like they made it right.
So they can be vindicated.
Because think about it, they had one domino drop when what's name got injured with the Colts.
Let's keep this in mind too. There was always going to be a scapegoat because guess what? Kwesi was always a scapegoat because when the whole thing with Kirk Cousins came up, what did the Wilfs say? If we re-sign him or extend him or whatever, that is entirely up to Kwesi. Now, believe me, if Kirk had succeeded wherever he went, Kwesi would have been fired a long time ago. He'd have been fired.
Exactly. That's why I'm telling you.
He was always a scapegoat.
When they backdoored my boy Kwesi, I was done with Kevin O'Connell, bro. Him and Flores bitch ass. Both of them gotta go, man. Because that's sucker shit. They knew they was telling Kwesi they wanted X, Y, and Z. And when it didn't work, it was his fault. What the fuck? Like,
and the Vikings,
you can't do that shit.
Here's another thing too. The Vikings, since the Wilfs have owned the team, the Vikings aren't react. They try to be reactive, but they're not proactive. They're reactive. So guess what? When B-Flow put it out there, I'll go somewhere else and get paid this money. And the only way I'll come back here is if you get rid of Kwesi. They both panicked.
And let Kwesi go.
The Wilfs panicked and they found the scapegoat. How the hell do you fire somebody doing his job at the goddamn combine? At the scouting combine.
Exactly.
Caesar.
Yeah.
And though, Tony, think about this though, right? Tony, think about this though, y'all. When Kwesi, every time Kwesi had a press conference, he always talked big about listening to his coaches and everry had a say.
Collaborating.
It was that's another person that needs to be held accountable too, though.
So when everything went to shit, what happened to the collaboration? We did this together, bro.
We did this together. Kwesi was always their scapegoat because, like I said before, when Kwesi tried to make GM moves, they basically cut his nuts off.
That's all my
collaboration ended when that job was on the line.
Yep, my cousin told me this shit when I was young. You always do your dirt by yourself because ain't nobody gonna tell on you, and you're gonna hold your own self accountable. Kwesi shouldn't have been more standoffish and been like, "Fuck y'all." But I think
Kwesi's not a football guy either. He was an analytics guy. He was up here.
I don't think it mattered, Tony. I think he shouldn't have been more. He shouldn't have held Kevin O'Connell accountable. And when he wanted to hold Kevin O'Connell accountable about the quarterbacks, they fired his ass because that's why Kevin O'Connell wanted all to say so.
Exactly, D was when he tried to make a GM move or any type of GM move, they cut his nuts off. And then when he tried to hold KOC accountable, they just cut him off. They killed him.
Yeah, I believe he was trying to hold Kevin O'Connell accountable, and Kevin O'Connell said, "Fuck this! I'm gonna go talk to the Wilfs and get what I want anyway." And that's why Kwesi spent the whole last.
Think about this, folks. There's only two people in that organization that have a direct line to the Wilfs. One is Teasley. The other is Kevin O'Connell. Yeah, that's it.
Oh yeah, because the money man got pushed out.
Yeah,
the money man got pushed out.
He's still here.
He's still here, but he got pushed out. He's on the outside. He ain't in the room no more.
Wait. So whose idea was it, Kwesi? Because I guaranteed it probably wasn't Kwesi to be like, "Oh, let's bring Adam Thielen back for a 4th-round pick." That's bullshit.
He did that behind his back.
He went that behind his back.
That's what I'm saying.
No. He said no. He said fuck no.
Yeah, that's awful if they did that.
Think about this though.
I really do not want him back.
Jedi, think about this though.
Yeah.
Crazy was the one who cut Thielen. Crazy was starting to cut all the older players off the fucking roster. That's what he did.
Yeah.
He cut Cook, he cut Barr, he cut Kendricks, and he cut motherfucking Adam Thielen. Why the fuck would I bring somebody back that I know was already behind the cliff and I cut his ass? That was
So you
Kevin
think-
O'Connell and them.
You think KOC was like bring back Thielen?
One reason they brought Thielen back was because of that suspension that
Addison.
But you didn't. No. That's not it, Tony. They brought Thielen back because they thought Jalen Naylor was gonna miss half of a season with the hand injury, and they got bad fucking.
Well,
shit
that
from
too.
the
They-
doctor.
That was that. Hey, TB, that was
secondary.
that reaction thing.
Yeah.
Yep.
And they got scared, and then fucking Naylor went to LA and got a second opinion and never missed a fucking game. That's what happened, bro.
Panic.
And Crazy
Yeah,
was like,
everything is panic with this team.
yeah, it's
This team
panic.
is-
And Crazy
yeah.
didn't want to fucking do it.
This team is not. Anytime they try to be proactive, they fuck up. Every time.
Pretty much.
And it's like
Yeah.
they just can't. And that goes back to when they hired Childress, and there was backdoor shit involved there with Childress that
that
they
was a
don't
shit show.
everybody know about.
Can we say there was some backdooring with the whole search for the GM when Kwesi got the job? We know who probably should have been here in the first place. That man, you know what happened to him? He was like, they ain't able to Caesar me in the back. I'm just gonna go to Chicago and get what I want anyways.
Well, no, he had a vision. He looked at the roster. He said, "I want to blow it up," and they said no. And that meant getting Kirk Cousins. They wanted to hang on to Kirk Cousins to recoup some of their money and be like, "See, we were right." That's the Wilfs. That's the Wilfs.
And Poles said, "I'm avoiding that knife, and I'm going to go elsewhere."
I'm gonna go elsewhere.
You know what?
And he got a quarterback.
He wanted to do what was inevitable. He wanted to do the.
Man, Ryan Poles looking pretty smart these days.
I don't know.
I mean, we'll see. It's the jury's still out, but he's on the right path.
Hey, Tony, that's what Kwesi wanted to do in the first place too. That's why he wanted to hire Harbaugh to clean house. And that's where him and Harbaugh could have been able to build. But he said no. But Kwesi already had the job by then, so he kind of knew what it was at that point.
So you know what the little we gave him a little cracker. That was when it was we'll give you the constructive rebuild. That's what it was.
They made the mistake anyway of saying this whole competitive rebuild bullshit. And that was
all that.
Only thing competitive rebuild does is keep asses in the seats. That's all it does. It doesn't.
No, man. I'm out of here. I gotta end this shit. We've been going on for 3 hours.
Okay, so I gotta apologize for losing my temper.
Oh no, you good.
Although you pissed me off at the shit.
I didn't say anything like that.
You talking crazy. He
was like he was talking about like loving Kyler and dropping the Vikings for the Lions and
Hey Zoe, don't worry about TB. Just think about this. Me and you, we got home teams we can root for to actually know what the fuck they doing.
All right, Fed. I appreciate y'all tapping in, man. Subscribe to the channel. I'll see y'all tomorrow with TP gonna be on here tomorrow to talk about the Giants game.
Hey, Rossini is innocent.
You say what? What you say, Carl?
Rossini is innocent. She didn't do it. Wait for the book. Wait for the book.
Hey, Zoe. Before you go, what are you going to say to Kevin? Hey, if you had to say one thing to Kevin O'Connell today, what would you say?
Well, I'll say to him.
Yeah, what do you say to him? Yeah, what are you saying before you go to bed? If you have one message to KOC tonight.
Hey, man, that shit, don't say it like that. Like,
before
y'all go to bed. Like, don't say it like that.
Okay.
Laying in bed.
Throw that playbook away and get a new one. Shit.
There you go.
There you go. Say something before you go to bed. Like, what the fuck?
Here's one you can think about when you go to bed.
Yeah,
which Vikings player is going to get traded at the deadline when they ask us don't win no games?
Nobody.
That's what you can think about. That's what you need to think about right there.
Rodgers will be traded.
Get that playbook, Tony.
Yeah, because Deming, they'll put Demings in his spot. One of the corners.
We should get a real NFL playbook and go over that shit in the stream, bro.
I've seen real NFL playbooks. Oh my god.
We need one.
That's a lot.
I'm
It's a
out
lot
of here, y'all. Hey, subscribe to
It's
the
a
channel.
lot
I
to
appreciate y'all tapping in tonight.
Free
Peace out,
receipting.
boys.